Hello, YouTube land! Check your clocks, it's amateur hour time! Welcome to another episode of Danganronpa 2. In the last episode, we entered Chapter 5. We entered the last, island, apparently. And it showed a couple things. One, there was a food stall, but no people were there. A factory that manufactures Monokuma plushies. And I think it's just like a back room that's like full of Monokuma stuff, basically. Like just a lot of Monokuma props, t-shirts, cutouts, and all the like. So that I remember. And then another thing that I also remember is that we have to tie up Nagito again. Well, try to anyway. Because he was trying to weed out the traitor in his own way. But because of that, his process was that he has bombs placed all over the island. And if the traitor doesn't reveal themselves, then Nagito's gonna blow up the whole island, pretty much. So, we're trying to figure that out as we're trying to live our daily life on this island. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and continue on. I don't even know what I'm supposed to be doing. I think I'm supposed to be heading to the dining room, like always. But we'll see what happens until then. So let's go ahead and jump right into it and have some fun. You know what to do, guys. Leave a like for Danganronpa 2. Leave a like for my boy Kazuichi Soda here. He's kind of bummed out to the fact that Sonya likes me more than him and Gundam. So he's kind of like on a downhill spree right now. My man is spiraling. But let's go ahead and keep going. And if you enjoy my content, be sure to subscribe. It'll be an honor to have you as part of the Cuckoo crew. I'll welcome you with open arms, but without further ado, let's talk to him. Let's see what's going on. What's up? Hey, it's you, right? You're the traitor, aren't you? What the hell are you saying? Come on, just admit it already. If you don't, we're all gonna die. I'm not the traitor. Damn it. I'm begging you. It doesn't matter who admits it, just save me. Get a hold of yourself, Kazuichi. Complaining won't change anything, okay?
Shut up!
I know that, but what else can we do? We need to think about that with the others. So let's hurry over to the restaurant.
Damn it!
Damn it! Alright, yeah, so we're just gotta head to the restaurant and try to keep a cool face. What's up, Wario?
Yo!
Oh, it's you. You're covered in sweat. I was looking for Nagito. This traitor stuff bugs the crap out of me.
I won't forget.
I just have to beat him up and make them tell us where the bombs are. But I can't find him anywhere. Is he hiding or something? Damn it, I'm starting to get hungry. Maybe I should go back to the restaurant. Kane looks pretty frustrated. I guess that makes sense after what happened yesterday. Damn it, what's going to happen to us now? Yeah, dude literally blew up the freaking dining hall. Not the dining hall, but just the lobby. I think the restaurant should be okay, though. Only one way to find out. Yep, restaurant's all good. All it is.
Yo.
Yo, Hajime. How you feeling? Not good, but not so bad that I can't move.
Huh.
Then you're okay.
This is bad.
I'm not okay at all. My ears are seriously ringing.
Damn it.
My eardrum is definitely ruptured. I need to hurry and have a doctor look at it. So, what should we do now?
However.
What can we do? How troubling. Traitor would just come forward, this problem will be resolved in no time. Nagito? When did you...
Hey.
Good morning. I came to motivate you guys since you're just laying around. Didn't I tell you yesterday that the bombs are set to go off in 2 days at noon? Well, you got 1 day left. Come on, better hurry.
I mean...
Hurry? I'm not the one who has to come forward, the traitor does, right? Well, that's probably true. But even if it does depend on the traitor, your attitudes aren't admirable at all.
Isn't that right?
I mean, real hope is when you confront a hopeless difficulty that's standing before you, right? And despite that, you guys are already ready to give up. What does that mean? Or, is this your limit? If so, it makes me laugh to think I ever called you symbols of hope. You bastard. You better knock it off. Now, keep your shirt on. I took the time to come bring you guys a valuable hint. Would it be bad if I changed my mind? Huh? Did he just say hint? A hint? What you got? What you got, bud? Nagito, what's your hint?
Go ahead.
Oh, you finally have hope? That makes me happy.
Hey!
Who friggin' cares about that? Hurry up and tell us what the hint is. Well, it's about the bomb's hiding place. I hid it somewhere you guys haven't been before.
Huh?
Somewhere we have not been before? I don't need any hints. Just tell us the answer. If you don't, I'll make you spit it out.
Hey!
Stop it. What are we gonna do if he sets off another bomb?
Yep.
Good judgment.
Hey.
If you guys have the time to pick a fight with me, then you should start searching for the bombs already. Then I'll just crush you to pieces later.
Wow.
How scary.
Hey,
Why did you give us a hint?
See?
Well, if the traitor sees their friends working hard, they may feel inclined to come forward, you know? Who cares? The traitor might not even exist. All we need to do is find the damn bombs. Let's go. Take care. Oh, by the way, I'll be waiting here. So if you want to reveal yourself, come see me anytime,
Right?
Mr. or Miss Traitor. We left the restaurant as Nagito's muffled laughter trailed behind us. Ew. Okay, so a place we haven't been before.
why?
Kazuichi, why'd you stop me?
Huh?
Huh? What are you talking about? If you hadn't stopped me, I could have crushed Nagito to pieces.
Bastard!
You're too fired up, dumbass. Calm the fuck down at least.
Everyone!
More importantly, let us all head over to the ancient ruin. Huh? The ruin?
Please listen!
Nagito said that the bombs are hidden somewhere we have never been before. That would make sense.
So just as I thought.
If that's the case, the inside of that ruin is the only place I can think of. Then if we haven't been to it, how did he get in, if that's the case?
Well,
No, there was one other place too. What was it again? The castle at the amusement park? What's its name?
huh?
Are you talking about Natsume Castle?
Hey!
You don't get it at all. He freaking means Nizume Castle. Then we have those two places to choose from. But we won't be able to enter the ancient ruin without a password. What should we do?
Like,
Password, huh? I'm guessing we still don't have any clues to that.
Hey!
That probably goes for Nagito too. You wouldn't be able to enter without the password either, right? If that's the case, it's hard to think that the bombs were set inside the ancient ruin, right?
I did say that.
So, we should try going to Nizumi Castle first.
are we screwed?
Are we screwed? I love when he says that. But isn't that dangerous? I mean, what if that was Nagito's trap all along?
Jeez.
Monokuma's trap, Monami's trap, now Nagito's trap. If
Dumbass.
we keep worrying about shit like that, we won't get anything done, dumbass.
You.
They're totally fired up too. Two. I forgot. Oh yeah, I forgot that there was they made a little a mini Maru toy. It's Nekamaru in spirit.
Hey!
Anyway, we should try going there at least. We don't have the time to stand around doing nothing.
Alright!
All right, full speed ahead. Obviously. Full speed ahead. So does she have that thing like on her shoulder or what? Like, is it in her pocket? All right, we'll tackle Nizumi Castle first. All right, Nizumi Castle. If I can just slowly, ever so slowly. I should go back to Nagito just in case, see what he says. I mean, if it's me by myself, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be like, "Oh, are you the traitor?" I mean, you're the only person coming up to me and such, you know. All right, airport, beach. Man, we've been to so many places in this place. It's wild. Wait, is it? Oh no, Zuni Castle's on the 4th island. Yeah, the fair. I was about to head to the 5th island, but I was like, wait a sec. Wait a minute. There we are. Okay, the Zumi Castle is this way. Yeah. Zumi Castle. Ready.
Hey!
Hey, check it out. The entrance is destroyed. It's been blown to bits, as if someone set off a bomb.
I get
If
it.
that's true, looks like this place was spot on.
Damn it!
But then the bombs are inside here.
Damn right.
That's what it looks like.
Then let's try going inside. But we need to be careful. We need to pay as much attention as we can.
You're right. Alright, guess I'm going in. Yeah, this place was blocked off, so let's go. In we go. After forcing a dry swallow, I nervously stepped through the door. There. Ew, spooky. I don't see anything. It's dark in here though. What is this place? I thought the inside would look more lighthearted than this.
The ambience feels similar to that of a temple or a church. However, is it just me, or does it seem like there are no bombs to be found here?
Well,
No, it's not just you.
If the bombs are strong enough to blow up the entire island, they should be pretty big. But I don't see anything. I don't see a place where they could be hidden either.
Then the bombs aren't here? The bombs aren't here. But even so, I feel like there's something suspicious here. But why? I feel like this place is different somehow. This feeling. It's the same feeling I felt when I first saw that ancient ruin. Alright, let's look around. Let's see what we got. No, not that button. X button. Two things. Alright. What's this? There's a huge Nordic-looking spear on the wall. It looks a little flashy, but I have a strong feeling that this spear isn't just for decoration. Anyway, really strange looking. There's some kind of cord attached to the end of the handle. Okay.
Which means...
This weapon is designed to capture an opponent using the cord as a whip just before you deliver the final blow.
So it's like a chain sickle?
However, you must be careful. Using a whip as a weapon is quite difficult. You might capture yourself instead of your intended target.
That is right!
And you might also cause an unexpected fan service moment.
What are you talking about?
Beautiful fighters who get themselves into immodest situations are in universal demand.
Like I said, what are you talking about? He's like, huh? Floor. What is this? This font doesn't match the ambience of the castle at all. It's almost like it was intentionally put here. I don't even know what it says. Hey, everyone, come check this out.
huh?
What's that? To all subjects. The password to guide everyone to the future is... It's scratched out. Well, dang. To all subjects. Subjects? What are they talking about? Is it... about us? There's more written below that. What does it mean? The password to guide everyone to the future is...
Lies!
The heck is this? We can't even read the most important part.
Like,
What does the password to guide everyone to the future even mean? Maybe it's that password.
Could it be?
Could it be the password to access that ancient ruin? Guide everyone to the future. Maybe that refers to the Japanese word that is written on the door.
whoa!
As expected of Miss Sonia, she only had to read it once to understand what it means.
Like,
But if we can't read the password, there's nothing we can do.
that is...
It is a rather tragic moment.
Hey,
I wonder who erased this.
Huh? Erased?
so...
I mean, it doesn't feel like it was erased naturally, right? It looks like it was forcibly scratched off. That's the only way I can see it.
Even so,
But Monami and Monokuma shouldn't have entered this castle because they don't like mice, right?
I won't forget.
Then it was Nagito. He's the one who erased the password. Unforgivable.
Perhaps...
Nagito probably discovered the password here and used it to enter the ancient ruin.
Then he hid the bombs inside the ancient ruin? So we erased the password so we wouldn't be able to get near the bombs. Damn it, that actually makes a lot of sense. If that's true, he gave us a hint even though he knew we wouldn't be able to use it.
Don't tell me.
Just so he could shove that reality in our faces? There's no way we can enter that ancient ruin if we don't know the password. In the end, we can't do anything about the bombs unless the traitor comes forward. Did he lure us to this place so we'd be forced to confront that? Forcing us to confront the despair before us. Forcing us to confront how powerless we are. Damn it. That's what Monokuma would do. Hey, whoever you are, you don't have to reveal yourself to us. You just tell Nagito. If you don't, you'll just end up dying too, you know. Hey, who you saying that to? I don't know. I'm just saying it to everyone.
Oh.
Let's stop. Fighting among ourselves won't help anything. More importantly, let's work harder to find the password to that ancient ruin, or clues that might relate to it.
Hey.
As long as we cooperate and explore all over the island, we might be able to find it, you know?
Damn it!
Are you telling us to look everywhere for a password that might not even exist?
Hey,
Who would leave a password here in the first place? And why? If it wasn't Monokuma or Monami, then who was it? We can't even answer that, so there's no way we'll be able to find anything.
Please wait!
Then what would you have us do? Just wait until we all die? That is no different than we were in the funhouse. And what did we learn there? We learned not to give up on living, right?
That Gundam was the only one who said that.
Very well then. I shall look for it on my own. Excuse me.
Sonya, hold on! But Sonya ignored me as I called for her and stormed out of the area. Her shoulders were shaking a little. I'm sure of it.
I mean...
What? What the heck?
Shut up! Shut up!
Damn it, fine then! You want to look for it? Well, fine! Hey! Kazuichi left Nezumi Castle and walked in the opposite direction of Sonya. What the hell are they doing? That's not the time for infighting.
Like...
Well, it might be a good idea to work separately. Huh? Why?
Huh?
I mean, it's easier to move around that way, you know? In case someone wanted to secretly go meet someone. Hey, does that mean... Sorry, just act like I was thinking out loud and pretend you weren't listening.
Damn it.
Not again. Man, we're scattered as usual. Stupid fool. Seriously. If you think so, then please help.
Huh.
Yeah, leave it to me. I've got a secret plan.
I won't forget
I just have to find the source of the problem and snap it off. Akane? What's your secret plan?
Could it be?
I have a bad feeling about the way Akane's acting. I'll run after her. It's best if we keep Akane away from Nagito for now. Far away.
You're right. I guess I'll leave it to you.
Yep.
Okay, see you later.
Chiaki ran after Akane. And from there, I was the only one left. Don't worry, Hajime, I'm right next to you. You're not by yourself. Weird how no one cares to notice me. What does this really mean? Who are the subjects that are being referred to? What's the password to guide everyone to the future? I was the last to leave Nezumi Castle, and I wandered all over the island searching for clues to the password. But I didn't expect to find anything. In the end, that's exactly what happened. And so, time passed by with its usual speed. Nighttime, huh?
Ahem! Hope's Peak Academy School Trip Executive Committee has an announcement to make. It is now 10 p.m. Please return to your rooms and relax. Let the sound of the ocean gently rock you to sleep.
10 p.m. always as a bedtime? Heck nah, man. I can't. I still remember back when I was in elementary school, I had to go to bed around like 9:30. Oof. I mean, it's still a tradition, not gonna lie, in this family, but Oofies McGoofies, man. It was a enduring curfew, to say the least. I mean, sometimes I stayed up late for a bit, played on my DS without mom knowing, but well, we don't gotta talk about that now. She might be listening.
Now then, sweet dreams, everyone. Good night.
Even after the announcement, I kept searching the island, but I didn't find what we were looking for. After a while, I had forgotten what I was supposed to be looking for in the first place. Dang. What a waste. In the end, after coming up empty-handed, I returned to the hotel. I didn't see anyone else on my way back here, but I also didn't see them while I was exploring either. That's because, even though this island is so vast, our numbers have drastically decreased since we arrived. I can't think of any other reason than that. I should go back. Alright, giving up. We tried. Akito said time runs out at noon tomorrow. Another day is about to end, which means there's only half a day left. I can't imagine the traitor will be revealed by then, since we don't even know if they really exist. And even if they do, it's possible they've forgotten that they're the traitor. All this thinking makes me feel like I should do something, but my brain and body were yearning for rest, probably because of all the walking I did today. As I dozed off, horrible, disgusting images began to surface from the back of my mind, one after the other. Before I could focus on the specifics of those images, I slowly sank into the depths of darkness. You make it sound scary. I find that comforting. Just saying. Monokuma Theater.
Hey,
I think giving up is really important.
If you don't give up on your dreams, they'll come true. That's just irresponsible and lazy encouragement. No matter how much you try without giving up, it's useless in the end. Persistence is just the worst. That's why giving up is so important. But you can't give up if you don't even try.
that's all from Monokuma Theater.
That's actually the worst of all.
Think about that, folks. Think about it. I hate that Monokuma sounds factual, but yet infactual. Like, he doesn't make sense, but he does make sense. Like, I hate when he does that. It's the worst. Every time in Monokuma Theater.
Ahem! Hope's Peak Academy School Trip Executive Committee has an announcement to make. Good morning, everyone! Looks like today is gonna be another perfect tropical day! Now then, let's show some enthusiasm and make sure to give it our all today!
I wonder how many times this announcement played throughout the entire game. Because it's always the same thing, so I want to know how many times they played that. Guys, put it in the comment question. Like, put it in the comments. How many times has Monokuma have played the both? I want to count in total both the morning and nighttime announcement. If you could do that in the comment section, please do so. I want to know, because it's constant. It's a lot. From chapter 1 to chapter 5. Maybe the prologue. We'll never know. I can see the sunlight peeking through the window. I can hear the faint sound of waves crashing on the beach. But the bombs Nagito set are going to destroy all this. Once time runs out at noon. What is this, Majora's Mask? Is the moon gonna fall finally? Dawn of the final day? Like, sheesh. At the moment, there's nothing about our situation that's changing for the better. Usually I go to the restaurant, but what should I do today? As long as I remember what Nagito said.
Oh, by the way, I'll be waiting here, so if you want to reveal yourself, come see me anytime, Mr. or Miss Trader.
It sounds like he was planning to hang out at the restaurant all day. Wait a minute. He's going to be there all day? Then, if anyone went to the restaurant like they normally do... The bad feeling lingered in my chest grew with each beat of my frantic heart. I immediately ran out of my cottage. Oh, jeez. Who done did it? I mean, if they're all there, someone had to confess either that or someone's probably punching Nagito, which I can give you a good guess on who's doing that. So, the moment I set foot inside the restaurant, the worst case scenario was unfolding before me. I swear to God, Akane.
Playtime's over. Now, where'd you hide the bombs?
That hurts, but I'll never tell.
Yeah, is that the worst case scenario that Akane is freaking attacking Nagito?
If you really want me to spit it out, you should try torturing me or something.
He's like, choke harder. Choke me harder.
Huh? Torture?
Maybe you can stab my fingers with that fork over there. Or scoop my eyes out with that spoon. If you're not willing to fill me with despair, there's no way my hope will ever
Akane's hand suddenly wrapped around Nagito's neck, and his face began turning a startling shade of red.
What's wrong with me? Just die already!
Her clenched hands kept squeezing, even tighter, as if she was trying to snap his neck instead of just strangling him. Get off of him!
Hey!
What are you doing? Akane?
This is bad.
Hey, are you alright? Isn't he seriously gonna die? But she was too overcome by rage to acknowledge us. Oh, someone smacked her. Huh? She smacked her. Got it.
Calm down, okay? You wouldn't do something like that, right? You're not the kind of person who would hurt someone, right?
I don't know if I would have retaliated someone strangling someone to death. I'd smack the person who's strangling said person to calm them down. I mean, I guess this is a perfect case scenario since she was overcome by anger, but I wouldn't know that. I could try, but I mean, that is... It's like you're about to get ready to smack someone's booty cheek, you know? Like, you're about to smack them on the butt. You're like, like, so many scenarios will play out as you're raising your hand to smack that left cheek, you know? It's like, only one of these scenarios will become real the moment my hand becomes in contact with said booty cheek. So, it's the same way with smacking someone in the face. But I guess Chiaki had it planned out perfectly, so go you. I bet you if it was me, I probably would have got choked too. And I'd be on the floor saying, choke me harder. We get freaky at Hope's Peak. We do. Always.
See, it's alright. Yep, no problem.
She keeps smacking Akane. It's alright. Why is your face red? Sorry, my bad. It just keeps... you just keep hearing smacking noises. Chiaki, she's starting to bleed. It's fine. She'll be okay. No problem. You're not the kind of person to tell someone, right? Chiaki, get off her. She's bleeding. Sorry. I'm awake now. I did good. I smacked her so many times. I did good.
That's weird.
What was I doing anyway?
Hey!
That's what I want to ask. Don't tell me you were actually thinking about killing him. That's when it happened. In the corner of my eye, I saw him slowly stand up.
Thanks.
Thank you, Akane. I got to see my dead dog again. I haven't seen him in ages.
Huh?
Serves you right. You probably pissed off Akane in the first place.
Well...
I didn't mean to do that, though. Anyway, thank you for saving me. Looks like I owe you one.
Then,
If you sincerely mean that, please tell us the password to enter the ancient ruin.
Huh?
The password? To that ancient ruin? What are you going to do with that? Don't play dumb. You've hidden the bombs inside that ruin, right?
You're right.
Yep, I did. Until yesterday. Huh? Until yesterday? What? What are you talking about? Hey, Nagito, what do you mean by until yesterday?
Well,
There wasn't anything important inside the ancient ruin. Just some familiar scenery. Familiar scenery?
jeez.
I got bored of it. Also, if I hid him there, it would be completely meaningless. So if you had managed to learn the password to the ancient ruin, it has no meaning anymore. Now that I moved the bombs somewhere else.
Hey.
But they were inside that ancient ruin, right?
I'm glad.
Anyway, I guess it was right for me to move them. They were about to be found before the traitor confessed. Well, it's not like that really matters. In fact, that might be better.
Amazing.
To make hope shine even brighter. Stop talking crazy and tell us where you moved the bombs already. Looks like you're in a hurry. Well, that's understandable. After all, time runs out today.
Hey,
And let's begin the final battle. The final battle between the traitor and everyone else. The final battle between hope and despair. The place I hid the bombs this time is a place you all visited at least once. We've been everywhere once.
hey.
That's it? That's too broad.
See?
It shouldn't be that hard if you guys split up. For now, why don't you guys search everywhere as fast as you can? As long as everyone cooperates, it should be easy to find out where the bombs are. What the heck?
This is exciting.
It's going to be fine. I'm pretty sure everything will work out in the end. After all, there's no way hope can lose. Absolute hope that can break through any despair can never lose in a place like this. And not only that, I believe in you all. I believe in the time we spent together. And more than anything, I believe in my ultimate luck. So it's going to be fine. As long as you believe in the hope with all your hearts, the path should open. With that, Nagito walked away. He left us with a sinister mixed message. Damn it, why does he still have to be alive?
Dumbass.
Now's not the time to be complaining about stuff like that.
Oh,
Besides, we don't have time to fight among ourselves.
you are right.
You are right. We must hurry and search for the bombs. We should still have time to stop them.
But based on all the places we searched, I don't know where we should look. The only thing we can do is split up and cover as much ground as we can. There are exactly 6 of us. Each person should be charged of searching an island.
Damn it.
Then leave this island to me. I already have the layout of this island in my head. Leave it to me. Leave it to me. If Akane has the first island, then I'll do the second one. Miss Sonia should get the smallest island. Are you okay with searching the central island?
Huh? But
Anyway.
You're probably not good at covering ground anyway, right? It's fine. You can search the central island. Chiaki, you search the third island with the hospital. Hajime, you search the amusement park island. And I'll handle the final island. Alright, let's do it.
let's hurry up and find those bombs so we can take care of Nagito once and for all.
Alright. We stormed out of the restaurant and immediately left to search for the bombs. We didn't have time to even think about who the traitor is. But it's ironic. Nagito is the reason we're all splitting up, but the reason we're all cooperating is because of Nagito too. Pretty damn ironic. So ironic. Okay. I'm in charge of searching the 4th island. I should search every nook and cranny. According to Nagito, the bombs have enough power to easily wipe out this entire island. And it's probably not very small. I'll definitely find it. Okay. We'll start with the funhouse. Gotta start with the funhouse, right? This place is scary. It's so cleverly placed. Train. It's possible that the bombs were placed inside this train. It's no use. I don't see anything that looks like a bomb. Okay. Not in here then. I think the train is the only thing that's here. The 4th island. Damn it, I don't see the friggin' bombs anywhere. Nothing good will come from rushing. I should try looking somewhere else. Alright. Roller coaster. Show me the money. Easter Monokuma, show me the funnies. No use. There's nothing suspicious here either. Dang it. Try again. Maybe it's in one of the TVs or cameras.
What? Hajime?
What? I don't have time to deal with you.
Did you see? Did you see?
Huh?
Rob. Robber.
Robber?
Yeah, this is bad. My important thing got stolen.
What? Her important thing. Stolen? That's not the time to deal with her. I need to hurry and find those bombs. I already tried the castle, so... Oh yeah, the haunted house, which, unquote, what's her face's house? Oh god. What's in here? Maybe it's in here. The door is open. Looks like I can go inside, but it's possible that the bombs were hidden in here. Alright, go. Here we go. Monami house. Ah, pretty. Wow, she got lots of TVs in here. How should I describe this place? It's so quietly cute that I feel like I'm going to be sick.
Yeah. Why? Why is Hajime in my house?
The door was wide open.
What?
As soon as she heard that, Monami waddled to the door and...
It's broken! My security system is broken! The robber probably did it! No, a robber is no excuse. A female teacher with a young boy student in her house. It's just inappropriate. I've been splattered with disgrace.
Jeez, she's noisy. Like, shush your face already. I'm trying to find things. What does this say? Monami spares. What the heck is this? Monami plushies. On hangers?
Don't go touching my things without permission. They're important.
Your own plushies. You must love yourself. Just like Monokuma.
You're wrong. Please don't compare me to that thing. You don't have enough delicacy. Entering a woman's house without her permission and touching her things makes your teacher very sad. This will not be allowed. Hajime needs a class in morality.
Delicacy and morality. I don't think those things have anything to do with each other.
That's right.
I shall give you a special private lesson after school. Miss Monami will slowly and thoroughly give you a good teaching. What? That sounds really inappropriate. Once again I've been splattered with disgrace. Such a sticky and gooey disgrace.
You're the one who started saying it, like, hey man, you go off. I got places to be. Weird flex, but okay. What else we got? Multiple monitors. Are these monitors? They're not displaying anything right now, but why are there so many? Are you monitoring us with these? So, I was right. The surveillance cameras all over the island, and the footage those cameras are recording. You were watching that footage on these monitors. You were monitoring us, weren't you?
I was, until Monokuma appeared. I no longer have my magic stick, and because of that, Monokuma stole all my powers. So, I don't have the authority to monitor everyone anymore. These monitors are useless.
Huh? What does that stick have to do with the surveillance cameras?
Anyway, I can't monitor everyone anymore. I have no other way of following your movements unless I rely on these somewhat nifty ears.
I don't really understand, but does that mean Monokuma has been watching us from those surveillance cameras?
That's wrong.
No, it's probably not him either. In his current state, he shouldn't even need to use those cameras. His power keeps increasing beyond my expectations. He surpassed any standard of measuring it.
Hey, stop talking about stuff that doesn't make sense. Who's watching those surveillance cameras?
Got it?
They probably only matter to the outside?
Outside? Do you mean the group that's controlling you and Monokuma? I see. So the people outside the island are watching the footage captured by the surveillance cameras and...
Well, let's just brush that whole thing aside.
There's no way I can do that.
But I can't say.
Hey. Is she trying to cover it up by crying? That's exactly what Monokuma does. Just as I thought. I can't trust her at all. Alright, so people outside are watching us? What's this? Anything else? I think that's all I can see in here, but I guess I'll talk to Monami now.
No!
Ah, I've been splattered with disgrace. Such sticky disgrace.
So anyway, you said something about a robber. Are you talking about Monokuma?
Monokuma wouldn't do something as cheap as breaking the lock. Ever since he took over my power, he can do anything he wants on this island as long as he wills it.
Power? Will? You're always so melodramatic. But if it wasn't Monokuma, does that mean the robber is one of us?
I'm not doubting my students or anything, but my important thing was definitely stolen.
What's your important thing anyway?
My treasure box.
I don't think any of us would steal Monami's treasure box. But if someone did, why would they steal it in the first place?
Will you let me know if you find my treasure? It's a magnificent treasure box covered in sparkling pink lights.
Well, if I come across it...
Alrighty, that's enough of your questions. Now it's my turn to question you.
Me?
Hey!
Why did you suddenly come into the amusement park? It's strange if you're walking around alone. Did something happen?
Something did happen.
Huh?
That's right, I don't have time to waste at a place like this. Hey, I need to ask you an important question. Do you know where they are? Somewhere on Jabberwock Island, Nagito...
Hey! Hey!
Why, hello there, Monami. Wanna play with your big brother?
Monokuma?
Huh?
What's with your sudden invitation? We never played before.
Come on, everyone's busy. You shouldn't interfere. So hurry up and come play with me!
My ears! Please don't pull my ears!
I'll leave the rest to you.
I'll let you students handle the rest. Do your best.
He always interferes whenever we're discussing something important. I guess he really is monitoring us. No, now's not the time to complain. I should get back to searching for the bombs. I shouldn't waste any more time. Okay, yeah, he popped up at the perfect time. What a guy. He did that on purpose. I leapt out of the Monami house and returned to searching for the bombs. Alright. So... Ah, my boy. Hajime. I found them. You found them? Yeah, a shit ton of bombs were piled up on top of each other. God damn. I didn't expect to find actual bombs. Where'd you find them? Near that stupid factory where the life-size Monokuma plushies are made. The plushie factory. Got it. I'll go tell Kazuichi and Akane. Can you tell Sonia and Chiaki? Yeah, got it.
Damn it.
We'll meet in front of the bombs later. Meet in front of the bombs. But what's going to happen after that? We'll be able to stop them? No, there's no point about thinking about that right now. I need to tell Sonia and Chiaki about the bombs first. Sonia should be at the central island, and Chiaki should be at the third island. Okay, let's get out of here then. Well, I'm near the third island technically, so, or actually the central island. So I'll tell Sonia first, wherever she may be. Sonia should be here on the central island. The only place on the island where bombs could probably be hidden is Jabberwock Park. If that's the case, maybe Sonia's searching there? Alright. Jabberwock. Sonia, we've diddly found him. Where's she at? Huh, that's weird. I don't see her anywhere. Hey, Sonia.
I'm right here!
too bad.
Just kidding. It's only me.
Yes, indeed.
Hajime used call Sonia, but nothing happened. Because he's already gone to a faraway place.
Huh?
Just kidding. If you're looking for Sonia, she was walking around near the military base.
Military base? One on the final island? Did she already hear about the bombs? Is that why she went to the final island? But even so, there's no reason for her to be at the military base. Because the bombs were found at the plushie factory. I don't really understand, but I'll head over there after I talk to Chiaki. Maybe she went to the base on her own without knowing anything about the bombs. Chiaki should be at the third island. Alright, let's go. Okay. Was she at the central island to begin with? Or did she immediately just head to the freaking... dang it, not the first island. What am I trying to say? Was she at the central island to begin with? Or did she already leave once we all split up? She immediately went to the military base. Near the music venue. Is that? It is! It's Chiaki! Chiaki! We found him! The speed! Chiaki! Chiaki! We found the bombs! Military base! Plushie factory! She's like, will you slow down? Yeah. Chiaki, I've been looking for you. Good? Is she asleep?
What happened?
Okay, I'm like, is she asleep with her eyes open? You just hear like a flat line, her heart just like beating slower and slower. Like, the Discord, like when you leave the voice chat. Ba-dung. Don't respond so slowly. It's the bombs. We found the bombs. Hurry over to the plushie factory. Hey, are you listening? This is no time to space out.
Yep.
Ah, you're right. The bombs are bad, right? We gotta go to the plushie factory. I'll head over.
At least be a little more nervous. Even in a situation like this, she moves at a snail's pace. Like you, slow-mo. Alright, I should hurry over to the final island and meet up with Sonia at the military base. Alright. Jesus, not Sonia, but Chiaki. He's just like scrolling, just taking a walk. Okay, we gotta go to 5. The last island. Military base. Before I go to the plushie factory, I need to meet up with Sonia at the military base. Okay. Should. Yeah, it's like right next to it. Jabberwock Army. Joinky. What's up, Sonia? Sonia, there she is. What is she doing in a place like this? Sonia, we found the bit bombs. Rustle, rustle. Looks like Sonia's digging around the back of that truck. Hey, what are you doing?
Hajime, please do not startle me.
I am concerned.
Phew, I thought my heart was going to explode.
Load. Anyway, what are you doing here? Weren't you searching the central island?
I was, but there was something I needed to confirm here.
Never mind that for now. We found them.
What did you find?
The bombs, obviously. They found the bombs at the plushie factory.
Huh? The bombs are at the factory?
Let's hurry over to the plushie factory. The others should already be there too. Hey, what are you stalling for? If we don't hurry, it'll be too late.
You are right.
You are right. I understand. I shall make way there shortly, so please go on without me.
Huh?
I am sorry.
It is going to be fine. I will catch up with you soon.
Got it. Then I'll start heading over. I don't know what Sonia wants to do, but there's no time to argue about it. I left Sonia for now and decided to go to the plushie factory first. Okay. Confront the bombs in their situation. But why is she even at the military base? I can just ask her later. Anyway, the bombs are the biggest priority. I should hurry over to the plushie factory. There you go. God, I wish I had the speed that Hajime has. He's good in 2D environments, not the best in 3D environments. Where's Sonia? I told her about the bomb, but she wouldn't listen to me. She said she'd catch up with us later.
Later? Why?
She said she should know that it isn't the time for that, but... Can I go bring her?
Dumbass.
Do you really think there's time for that, you fucking dumbass? You're right. We need to stop the bombs first.
Damn it.
Alright, let's go. We steeled our nerves and charged into the factory. Hello? Oh god. Are those the bombs? Why is it hooked up to a car? The first thing I noticed was the roaring engine of a nearby truck. A truck? Why? What's going on here? What is this? It's a truck parked in the middle of the factory. How'd you even get the truck in here? What the? Okay, you know what? A lot of dangerous looking objects are loaded onto the bed of the truck.
Hey,
Those things, they look like metal pipes, not gonna lie. Those things on top of the bed. Is that it?
Damn it.
I don't know how powerful they are, or if they have enough power to blow up the entire island, but there are that many. They must be extremely powerful. Did he really drive this truck to carry over all these bombs?
Damn it.
Kazuichi, can't you disarm these bombs? You're good at that kind of stuff, right? I thought I could, but it looks like the engine's also acting as the detonator. Damn it. So that's why the engine is still running. So what if it goes off then? If the engine turns off, then boom? The bombs are set up so when the engine stops running, the insulator will blow off and trigger the explosion. Oh, okay. I don't care how it's built. Can you disarm it or not? It's impossible. I don't have enough time. The main detonator was put inside this bulky metal box and welded shut. There's no way I can disarm it if I can't get this thing open. So it's going to take you a long time? That's not good. I mean, it's almost...
This is bad.
Yeah. Noon.
What if we use the tools at the military base?
Hey.
We don't have time for that. The truck's engine's the detonator, right? Then can't we stall for time by adding gasoline? It's no use. The fuel cap's been welded on too. Then I'll just drive the truck into the sea.
Faster.
You can't. You don't even have a driver's license. Do you think that matters, bud? Are you seriously gonna stop me? I thought your family was all about breaking the law.
Damn it.
But even that's impossible. There's a chain wrapped around the wheel. My god, he thought of everything, didn't he? We can't disarm the ball. If we can't disarm the bomb, stall for time, or even move the truck, there's nothing we can do.
Hey, check it out.
Huh?
See?
There's some kind of machine on top of that metal box Kazuichi mentioned.
Huh? The machine on top of the box? Oh, this. It looks like a card reader. Card reader?
Maybe. We can disarm the bomb if we swipe the key card.
You serious?
What? Wait, that might be possible. Akito wouldn't be able to disarm these bombs if he didn't leave some way of doing that, right?
Huh?
Maybe he never planned to disarm them from the start.
No, I don't think that's it. Nagito's probably trying to make us do something here.
What do you mean, something?
Knowing Nagito, there's definitely some kind of theme to this. I think.
A theme? That bastard probably would do something messed up like that. And we gotta find that. We gotta find that! Nagito is trying to make us do something here. That's true. What's he trying to make us do at this time? I don't know. Hold on. Okay, I can't look at it, so... Manufacturing equipment. It's all stopped. All the machines are stopped. More importantly, what's that thing over there? Was that there when I first came here? What is? Oh, the Monokuma plushies are still chilling. Oh, hello. Found something. Not that. I found a laptop. There's a laptop on top of the stopped conveyor belt. This wasn't here the last time I came here, right?
How suspicious.
Huh. It looks suspicious. It might be good if we examine it thoroughly.
Yeah, you're right. As soon as I touched the laptop, some kind of program began running all of a sudden. And almost immediately, a video started playing. Oh god.
Hello there.
I want to play a game. my man turned into Jigsaw real quick.
Why, hello everyone. Good work. So you really found the bombs, huh? Believing in you was completely worth it.
Nagito.
It looks like a video message from Nagito.
A video message? If he's got something to say, he can say it to our faces.
Hey, bastard.
Just hold on. For now, let's just watch this through the end.
Now then.
Now that you guys have found the bombs, all you need to do is stop it. To tell you the truth, it's actually not that hard to do. You see, there's a card reader on top of the metal box. As long as you can scan an e-handbook, it will disarm the bombs.
Leave it to me.
Alright, if that's the case, then just leave it to me.
However,
Well,
it won't work with just any student handbook. If you want to disarm that bomb, you have to use the traitor's student handbook. To be honest, I found out who the traitor was after secretly monitoring everyone's activity. But I was a little annoyed that they never came forward. So if things stay this way, it'll look like I lost, right? That's why I was thinking I should have another battle. So, this is going to be your last chance, traitor. What are you going to do? Everyone's life depends on you. Whether or not you save them is up to you. Now then, I wonder how this is going to end. Will the traitor's identity finally be revealed?
And with that, the video ended. The traitor's student handbook?
don't tell me.
So that's it. This was also a trap to weed out the traitor.
Hey, hey.
Is there seriously a traitor? If there is, they should have come forward already. I mean, their life is in danger too, you know? That's true, but stop whining and complaining. You should do it one at a time. Don't be stupid. What if someone besides the traitor uses their handbook?
Hey,
It's really stupid to be fighting over something like this.
And so, with an annoyed expression on her face, Chiaki walked over to the bombs without saying a word. Took her handbook out of her pocket. Huh? Without hesitating, swiped the card reader. Nope, not her.
Looks like it was wrong.
see?
Who's next?
Hey, hey, hey.
What are you doing? If you make a mistake, the bombs might blow up.
You think so?
But they didn't.
Hey.
That's just a fluke. Don't act so careless in a situation like this.
Anyway.
Well, I guess Chiaki's not the traitor. I don't think the traitor would have swiped their handbook right away like she did. What are we gonna do? Who wants to try next?
Hey, hey, hey.
Like I said, don't act so careless. Swiping the wrong card might be safe. But only once. You know?
Huh?
Hey, what happened?
Well.
Nothing. I might just be overthinking it, but the engine somehow sounds... Just then, Kazuichi's face turned pale and he rushed over to the truck. And then, as he tilted his head toward the engine, he suddenly shouted,
Ah!
"It's out of gas!"
What'd you say?
What'd you say?
Huh?
Huh? What's gonna happen if there's no gas? I already told you, it's gonna blow! But isn't it too soon? I mean, there's still time until noon.
Are you kidding me?
Did Nagito miscalculate?
You serious?
At least Monokuma knows how to keep a schedule. Hey,
Serious?
can't we do anything about it? Is there something we can do? Yeah, there's only one thing we can do. What is it? What do we have to do? Pray. Oh man.
Are you kidding?
What? Are you fucking serious? Then we should run. With those words, we started sprinting away. That's when it happened.
It is alright.
It is all right.
Not a bomb.
It is not a bomb. What are you talking about? Huh? All of a sudden, oh god. All of a sudden, the inside of the factory began overflowing with dazzling light. My phone just went off too. It's fireworks. Man, I know April Fool's just passed, but come on, that's a cruel joke. Don't do that to me. What the hell is this?
Looks like they're fireworks?
Fireworks? While we stood there dumbfounded, the fireworks slowly decreased their intensity. Eventually, this freaking guy.
Oh my.
This means it wasn't a bomb? What the heck? I mean, Nagito said,
No, it is just as I thought.
as you thought.
Hey.
Hey everyone, look over there. The laptop. Looks like it's playing another video. Is it?
Oh, I thought that was Chiaki. Is it Nagito again? We immediately rushed over to the laptop. Up. Yeah, it's him. So, are you surprised? Seriously, think about it. Do you really think there are enough bombs to blow up an entire island? Even if there were, a guy like me would never be able to use them. Damn it, so it was all a bluff. Then, what was that bomb he detonated at the hotel?
Nagito went to the octagon inside the funhouse, right?
Don't tell me.
Is that where he got the bomb? But it definitely wasn't strong enough to blow up an island. Akito was lying about that. Is he still watching us from somewhere? If he's not, then how did he time his message so perfectly? Looks like the video was set to play after the explosion by a wireless signal from the detonator. But why did he have to use a video message? That's the one thing I don't get.
Hey.
Let's just think about that after we watch the whole thing.
You're right.
Hey.
So, how'd it go? Did the traitor come forward? If I had to guess, well, I'd say they didn't, right? So then, which is it? It'd make me very happy if you guys could tell me. I'll be at the warehouse next door waiting for your answer. From there, we'll compare our answers, and I'll let you know who the traitor really is. See you later. The warehouse next door? That's where Nagito is?
I won't forget.
This time I'll make sure to beat the crap out of him.
That's right.
Then I'll deliver the final blow and smash his head in with a wrench.
Jeez.
You bastards. What are you saying?
Bastard.
You guys can just beat the shit out of him because I'm the one who's gonna fucking kill him.
You guys, you totally flipped your lids.
Now's not the time to be calm. We need to stop them.
That is an order.
You are right. Let us make haste.
Ugh. Man. Well, wasn't a bomb. Was fireworks. April Fool's on me, I guess. Bad timing. That passed like 2 days ago. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna beat the crap out of him. Hey, I totally know how you feel, but calm down.
Wait.
Shut up. Huh? Everyone's feet came to a grinding halt. Their red, angry faces instantly transform into a look of caution. Akane? What is it? Can you hear something? It's coming from the other side of this door. The other side of this door? As I listened carefully, I could make out a soft sound coming from inside the warehouse. Music? What's he planning? Is this another one of Nagito's traps? Maybe the moment we open the door, our real bomb's gonna go kaboom.
Now then.
Alright, let's open it and find out.
Huh?
Please do not, Akane. It is dangerous.
Yo.
It's fine. I'll open it slowly. No, that's not the problem.
Leave it to me.
Seriously, it'll be fine. With those words, Akane brushed off everyone's warnings and slowly opened the door to the warehouse. It's locked, apparently. Come on, Nagito. Like, why are you doing this?
Huh?
Huh? It's not opening? Is there something blocking the door? I can barely open it.
Hey, hey!
I knew it. It's a trap. Seriously, just stop it, okay? Didn't I tell you it'd be fine? I just gotta use a little more force.
What?
What happened to opening it slowly? Akane ignored their protest, and with a mighty kick, the door flew open. There you go. Bam! Ba-bam! It's gonna blow up! Instinctively, we tensed our bodies and braced ourselves. But...
Huh?
Huh? What's this? What happened?
Yo.
Look inside.
It sure is dark.
Was it dark before?
Looks like there aren't any lights on. Is Nagito really in here?
The inside of the warehouse felt even darker because our eyes were still used to the bright sunlight outside. Within that darkness, a loud hymnal blared throughout the warehouse at full volume.
Hey, do you guys hear something?
The music?
Yeah, it's really damn loud. Is Nagito like listening to this depressing crap?
Like, Jesus, man.
No, I'm not talking about the music.
As if on cue, it suddenly started. Oh, hello, fire! Nagito! Why are you in here, bud? This man is... First he played Jigsaw, now he playing the devil. What's going on here, man? I like my music nice and hot, like me. Huh?
It's on fire!
A fearsome blaze suddenly began dancing inside the dark warehouse, like fiery wings spreading before us.
Whoa! What's going on?
For now, we must extinguish these flames. Let us hurry and put them out.
Quick, spit on it. Spit on the flames. Wait, we're on an island. We have water. Buckets. Buckets.
Hey!
But how are we supposed to put this fire out? There should be fire extinguishing supplies inside the factory break room. Perhaps we should use those?
Got it. Let's head to the break room. I mean, we could just get water too. After listening to Sonia, we ran into the factory. It'll be like a bucket brigade. Throw the plushies in there. Where is it? Break room. Oh, right here. The break room is here, right? Adio. Break room. Whoa, what is this place? Where are the fire extinguishing supplies? Good lord, what am I, clinged up to the wall looking at this? This is one weird heck of a view. Okay, found it. Fire grenades. Oh, cool. A huge supply of lined up plastic bottles. It looks like there's some kind of liquid inside them.
Everyone!
You found it! Those are fire grenades!
Fire grenades?
They're basic...
Oh, that's Chiaki.
They're basic fire extinguishing goods. When you throw them at a fire, the container breaks and the chemicals inside puts out the fire.
Oh, that's cool.
It is strange. No?
But this is strange. The last time I peeked inside this place, I recall seeing other fire extinguishing supplies too.
This should be plenty. Let's hurry up and go back to the warehouse. We grabbed all the fire grenades and rushed back to the warehouse. Alright. We got the bombs. We got the fire bombs.
Make sure you don't get close to the fire. It's dangerous. Take care not to inhale the smoke as well. We should throw the grenades from the door at the same time.
Looks like the curtain in the back is burning up. I just have to aim for that, right?
I'm gonna do it!
Alright, let's go. Do it. Hooah. Do we only throw one, or did we just throw all of them? We aimed for the curtain in the back and threw all the fire grenades one after the other. Okay. But
Hey, is it just me? Or does it feel like the fire's not going out at all?
I'm telling you, grab the bucket, grab a bucket and water. The curtain absorbed the impact of the thrown grenades, which fell to the floor and shattered. They were completely ineffective at extinguishing the burning curtain.
Does it not seem like the fire is intensifying? If the fire continues to rise, it will inflame the ceiling.
My god.
This is bad. We've already used up all the fire grenades.
What are we gonna do? All we can do now is pray for rain!
Don't be stupid. There's no way it'll conveniently start raining if we pray for it.
Wow. Not the fire sprinklers kicking in on cue. Oh, that's stupid.
So this is the power of the Japanese Terra.
That's not it. It looks like the sprinklers activated.
Man, we had sprinklers the entire time. We wasted on fire grenades. We wasted that.
Oh, the sprinklers. They must have detected the smoke and turned on.
Man, we could have saved those for something else. Water continued to vigorously pour out of the sprinklers. Sweet. Alright. Smoke. And after a while, the fire in the warehouse was completely extinguished. Ugh. Looks like the fire's out.
That is a relief.
The hell?
Man, my merch is drenched. It got splattered with water and now it's soaked. It's so wet.
Hey.
Hey, is it okay to look inside now?
Just a minute.
Huh? Time out. Time out. You can't. Nuh-uh. No way.
Why can't we go inside?
Hey,
Smoke and hazardous gas are still spread throughout the warehouse, so it's gotta ventilate for a while.
Well, yeah.
Well, I guess you're right. It'd be a problem if we breathed in any lingering smoke.
so
Now, for the sake of your health, please wait just for a little while. While you're waiting, why don't you check out the Monokuma Theater I freshly prepared?
Alright. Yep.
you're so stupid.
You're so stupid. Everything is a lie. Monokuma doesn't exist. The Monokuma Theater doesn't exist. Everything is fiction. There's no meaning whatsoever. There's no relationship whatsoever. Everything was made. Monokuma can't be found anywhere. What are you doing here anyway?
Okay. Interesting theater. Well, is it gone?
Yes, indeed.
Yes, now that the Monokuma Theater is over, I'm sure it's finished ventilating by now.
Phew.
Also, I find it's starting to feel better. Just because my important merch was ruined doesn't mean I should be depressed about it forever. Whenever I feel depressed, I always ask myself this question.
But hold on.
Why are your eyes on the front?
I
So we can move forward. Don't be sad about what's already happened, and be positive.
We get it already.
Jeez.
Enough with your bullshit.
I'll leave the
Okay,
rest to you.
I'll leave the rest to you guys. Ah, I turned on the light for you guys too. You might hurt yourself if it's dark.
Here.
Now, go ahead. Go right ahead. Ahead.
Perhaps.
Is Nagito inside?
He freaking better be, because if not, he probably started that fire and he ran out the warehouse and probably went back to the hotel. This freaking guy. He said he was in his video message, but he probably escaped by now. There was so much fire and smoke, and I thought I'd finally get to beat the crap out of him this time.
Hey.
Well, why don't we go inside and see how it's doing?
Sure.
You.
Hajime, what happened?
Well, nothing happened, but I don't know why. My heart, racing, won't settle down. I'm scared. As if an intense malice is about to stab me. Stab me through my whole body. And I can't even budge. It's like everything was too late. Why do I feel this anxious? Yeah, he's not feeling right still. I don't feel good. Anyway, let's go inside. Mario. Whoa. A charred odor permeated throughout the warehouse, and the air was so heavy that it was hard to breathe. Can we turn this music off, for God's sake? The moment I set foot inside the warehouse, a mixture of bewilderment, anxiety, and fear overtook me at once.
It smells.
Something smells.
Hey,
It's not me.
I am sorry.
I am terribly sorry.
you serious?
Huh? It's Sonia, say it ain't so. Nah, not that. It's like a smell I've never smelled before. Sonia crop dusted?
Like...
Well, it makes sense that there are strange smells when a bunch of different things were burned.
Hey.
Hey, everyone. Did you know about that curtain?
You mean the curtain that was on fire, right? What do you mean, no?
See?
I didn't notice it until the curtain was burning, but there's space on the other side of it too.
Why does it look like a bridge? Oh, hold on. Can I look at that again? God, how do I take off the... Thank you. Oh, I thought that was... Okay, it's a puddle. I'm like, why does it look like there's a massive hole in the floor? And, you know, like the Monokumas look like a bridge. I'm like, that's weird. But no, it's just my eyes being not eyes. Okay. When I looked where Chiaki was pointing, there was still space beyond the burned, tattered curtain. I guess there's more room. Onward, the back of the work. Can we turn this off, for God's sake, please? No, we won't bother with it? Alright, fine. I walked toward the burned, tattered curtain with slow, methodical steps. Method. That's the method. I never experienced such an oppressive atmosphere before, and I couldn't help holding my breath. And then, on the other side of the curtain, I saw the true source of the intense malice that I had been feeling. Freaking Nagito? Was he there? Oh, uh-oh. What the... What is this? What am I looking at right now? What is this? You mean to tell me someone... Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. All right. Hold on. Ah. Drink of water. Ah. Okay. Wasn't expecting this. He has holes in his thighs. What is this? Okay. I had no idea what I was looking at. By the time I realized it, I was looking at the remains of Nagito Komoeda, the ultimate lucky student. Time had already stopped. What do you mean? What do you mean? Oh, dear Lord. Eventually, the shock finally registered with me. A numb feeling spread from the center of my brain almost instantly. Nagito is dead. Even when I saw this before me, I wasn't able to comprehend what reality yet. Huh? What?
What?
What's going on here? Is he really dead? He's not pretending to be dead, is he? I mean, it's Nagito, you know? That's right. It's Nagito. He always messed with us. He always tried to confuse us. That's why I can't believe it. That he got, you know, murdered. Who did this? Nagito ended up in such a cruel state. Nagito is dead. Deep down, I believed that when the killings finally ended, I'd never see this guy again. I never expected I'd be looking at Nagito's body like this. Nagito probably thought the same thing. I couldn't help seeing it in his dead, frightened face. But on this island, unbelievably abnormal occurrences happen all the time. Even Nagito couldn't escape that truth. But even something as small as that... Oh, God.
A body has been discovered! Now then, after a certain amount of time has passed, the class trial will begin!
This is redonkulous. Absolutely donkulous.
Don't tell me.
The body discovery announcement. Then it's for real.
Hey!
Then Nagito's really dead?
Damn it.
It's not that he's dead. If the body discovery announcement was made, does that mean Nagito was killed? Killed?
That's right.
Plus, it's one of us. I mean, that's what it means, right? One of us killed Nagito? One of us killed him so brutally? Yeah, this looks like overkill.
Then it's going to start again.
Huh?
The class trial is going to start soon, right? Then
Of course!
Yep, we gotta do it. We gotta find out who Nagito's killer is. No matter who you guys sacrifice, you're determined to survive and leave this island, right? Then the time for action is now. So, allow me to give you the familiar Monokuma fact. Hold it right there. What? Don't get in my way like that. I was about to whip out the Monokuma file in such a cool way. Shut up! I can't stand this anymore. How much longer are you gonna keep putting them through this? No more! I won't let you! I'll make sure I'll polarize your evil intentions! Say something!
What's this?
Oh, now I remember who you are. You're Motomi. You just now noticed?
Like...
Anyway, Motomi, if you're gonna talk about my intentions, why don't you talk about yours first? Huh? What are your intentions anyway? Why are you keeping everyone cooped up on this island? I'm sure everyone here wants to know too, you know? What? No fair! You're shutting up too!
Please wait.
enough already. We already have enough to deal with concerning Nagito. Please, do not say anything else that will confuse us.
Hey,
Anyway, let's begin.
Huh? But
this is just...
I mean, in the end, we still have to do it, right? As long as the killing happens, we can't do anything about it, right? We have no choice but to do it, right? Besides, it's our fault that we couldn't even prevent it.
I know. That's the only way we can survive, right?
Nice!
Looks like you kids are way more well behaved than Motomi.
Don't fuck with me!
Don't fuck with me. We're tired of this too, you know. That's why I'll definitely make sure we finish this for good this time.
Does this mean you guys are getting bored of this school trip?
Actually...
Don't worry, the end is near.
Huh? The end?
What's the
Don't
matter?
make a face like a pig that's about to become bacon. You already noticed it, right?
Oh, the big old thing in the center?
The meaning behind that Monokuma timer. I guess there's only 2 days left, huh?
When that timer reaches 0, 2 days from now, what will happen to us?
Huh? Healing school trip will be over.
Hey,
If this'll finally be over,
you serious?
does that mean we can go home?
What are you gonna
Don't
do?
count your bears before they've hatched. There's still something you gotta do before that, right?
So...
So, once again,
It's the Monokuma file!
alright, the Monokuma file.
Phew.
You guys need to find out who Nagito's killer is and survive the class trial. If this ends here, there won't be an afterword at all.
Do your
Okay,
best.
do your best.
Wait!
Hold on,
I won't forgive
I won't let you escape this time. Wait right there. What do you guys think? If the school trip is nearly at an end, it's safe to think that we can go home, right?
But still.
Kazuichi, I understand how you feel, but we need to focus on Nagito's case first.
Damn it.
Even if we can go home, it'll be the end of us if we screw up here.
All right.
Let's hurry up and solve Nagito's case so we can all go back home.
However,
It is nice to think everyone can go home, but that is impossible, right? I mean, someone in this room killed Nagito.
There's a killer among us. The weight of those words began to sink into me. That was true of the previous cases, but was it really true this time? No matter how much I tried, I couldn't believe it. Because the victim was Nagito? Because his death was so abnormally cruel? No, it wasn't just that. There was something more to it than that. And whatever it was stuck inside me. Okay, Monokuma's also stabbed there too. Okay. First we need to look at the Monokuma file. Alright, number 5. Nagito. The victim is Nagito Komoeda. The body was discovered inside the warehouse near the Monokuma plushie factory. The estimated time of death is believed to be noon sharp. Okay, so at noon exactly. So probably when the fireworks went off at the truck, that's when he died. But we were all there, right? No, Sonia wasn't there. Ooh. Hold on, Mo. Oh dear. Okay, so his hands, arm, stomach, and thighs. Not only is there a spear stabbed in his stomach, there are multiple stab wounds on each of his thighs. Oh my god, his hand is... Ugh. Furthermore, there's a laceration on his left arm and a knife impaled through his right hand. Jesus. What a tragic situation. Just reading this is making me depressed.
Is there something wrong with this Monokuma file?
Again? But what's wrong with it? Not only is there a spear stabbed in his stomach, but there are multiple stab wounds on each of his thighs. Furthermore, there is a laceration on his left arm and a knife impaled through his right hand.
It's definitely weird. Well, I guess I'll find out if I look around. That's what the investigation's for.
Don't worry or form conclusions on your own. That makes me more worried than I should be.
We can discuss it later. Right now is our only chance to investigate. And we should investigate first. If we don't, there won't be anything for us to discuss.
Well, I guess you're right. Then let's start with the area surrounding Nagito's body. I should start with the back of the warehouse. Since the curtain blocked most of the water, this area wasn't affected by the sprinklers that much. Thanks to that, I can properly investigate Nagito's body. I never thought I had to investigate Nagito's body. You probably didn't expect to end up like this either. Ugh, alright. Monokuma File 5. Jesus, man. Well, let's get to it, I guess. Okay, I want to look at this first. Why is you stabbed? What's going on here? Monokuma's dead. There's blood coming out of his stomach. Hey. No response. He's dead, Jim. He's dead, Jim. Just kidding. I'm not dead. Is this one of the life-size plushies that were being produced at the factory? If you're mistaking a plushie for me, then there's something wrong with you. You're a stuffed animal, too. Don't put oversized garbage there. It's so misleading.
What the heck?
What are you calling oversized garbage? Could this be one of Monokuma's tricks? Then why'd he do it? Making a hole like it got stabbed and going to the trouble of dirtying the hole with blood. Did you try to imitate Nagito's body or something?
What are you saying?
I had nothing to do with that. Huh?
You're so evil.
He's probably lying. Seriously, you're always lying. You should just die like that plushie over there.
What's this?
You seem more pissed than usual these days, Monami. But you better watch what you say. If I feel like it, I can wipe you out easily, you know.
I won't give in to your threats. I'll fight you until the very end. I will definitely take back the seat of world supremacy from Monokuma.
Looks like those annoyances are gone. If it wasn't Monokuma's trick, then who did this? Did the killer have done this? For what reason, though? If so, is this Akito's blood? I have no idea how this connects to the incident. Ugh. Monokuma plushie. It's stabbed and it has blood on it. What? Why? Why, though? A lighter? I see a lighter. This is... It's an oil lighter. This is where the curtains would have been hanging. It also looks like the fire did extensive damage here. If the oil lighter was placed here...
Just kidding.
An oil lighter. Someone probably wanted to keep warm.
Bring it on.
It's a most foolish thought. This is clearly the cause of the fire.
Well,
Oil lighters can continue to burn even after someone lets go of them.
which means...
So using that, the curtain was set on fire.
Using the oil lighter, huh? You think the killer set up some sort of trick with it?
You are right.
The killer probably planned to destroy the evidence by setting his warehouse on fire.
Caused a fire to destroy evidence. That's the only reason I can think of why a killer would set fire to their crime scene, but... Oil lighter. Okay. What else we got? Fire grenade. Looks like a bunch of plastic bottles. Remnants of plastic are scattered all over the place. This is probably... Oh, the fire grenades. That didn't do jack. Those fire grenades that we used to put out the fire. Well, they weren't actually that useful in the end. The fire was only extinguished thanks to the sprinklers. Well, nevertheless, this evidence really isn't all that strange. Okay, lighter. Anything else? Oh, that's a Kane. There's too much stuff that happened. This music is getting kind of kicky too, I just now realized. I hear it. Alright, let's talk to people. Let's get some testimony.
If only everyone could go home, nothing would make me happier. No, we should finish the class trial, then we can think about what will happen after.
Alright, soda? Anything? One of us killed Nagito in such a cruel way? It's too bizarre. I can't do anything except laugh. What you got, Chiaki? It looks like she's deep in thought while staring at the ceiling. What happened? Is there something strange about the ceiling?
Yeah, about that sprinkler.
That's one of the sprinkler heads that activated to put out the fire.
Well,
You can see a girder right next to it, right? There.
see?
Can you see that red streak?
Huh? I did actually see that. That's why I was trying to look up and try to examine it, but I couldn't. Huh. You're right. I definitely see it. It looks like a small red line on the ceiling girder.
Perhaps.
Is that blood?
Blood? Color definitely looks like blood, but there's no way blood could get up there, right? Plus, it's in a straight line.
That's why I've been staring at it. I think it's strange.
It's definitely strange. I sure remember this. Okay? Blood on the girder. Maybe Nagito was chilling up there and he fell. Someone pushed him, you know? But that doesn't explain how he fell on his back. I mean, wouldn't he have some sort of broken bone or something? Can't we, like, tell that? I don't know. Ugh. Will you, Hiko, you got anything?
Like,
I'm not freaking out about it like Kazuichi, but I definitely can't stop thinking about it. When the Monokuma timer reaches 0 2 days from now, what's gonna happen? Huh? What's gonna happen?
that's obviously
This rotten
wrong.
school trip's gonna end, right? We can finally go back home. Carefree until the end. Does that mean you don't think that'll happen?
Well, yeah.
Monokuma might be planning to make us do something after the countdown ends.
Hey, hey,
What do you mean, something?
shut up!
He's making us kill each other, you know? What could be worse than that?
Damn it!
I don't know. But this is Monokuma we're talking about, you know? There's no way this will end smoothly with a countdown. Anyway, like you said before, if we screw up here, it's the end for us. For now, let's focus on the investigation. We'll think about the countdown after we live through the class trial. Yeah, I know. And don't bring up strange stuff like that. Alright, Akane, anything? It mattered for Gundam's killing and for Mikan's, but it looks like it's different this time. It doesn't matter this time. What doesn't matter? The time. Looks like the time doesn't matter. It was clearly written in the Monokuma file. The time of death was noon sharp. If it was at noon, what were we doing at that time? What were we doing? Well, right now it's 12:30 p.m. Though it also has a clock function. Then that means Nagito died 30 minutes ago. Huh? It happened that recently? He's totally a fresh kill. Yeah, literally 30 minutes. Fresh seems like a bad way to describe it. If it happened 30 minutes ago, was it around the time we were struggling with the bombs? You're right. Those fake bombs were originally supposed to explode at noon. Which means whoever doesn't have an alibi for that time is Nagito's killer. But this could be like when Nekomaru died. The killer also could have used some kind of automatic setup. Also, the crime looks very detailed, so they would have needed time to prepare. And whoever doesn't have an alibi before we found the bombs is suspicious. Wait, none of us have an alibi for that time. That means that's when we all split up to search for the bombs. Yeah, that's the problem. Dang. Yeah, all of us split up, so we don't have an alibi. Oh my god. That sucks. Well, who was closest to the 5th island? Who Yuhiko was. But... okay, let's look at his body now. Let's check him out. I never expected Nagito to die like this. He was always spouting nonsense about hope and trying to confuse the hell out of us. But even so, dying like this is just too cruel. Also, he wasn't completely useless. There were times we were only able to reach the truth because of him. But everything good and bad about him is gone. We'll never be confused by him again, but we'll never be saved by him again. No, now isn't the time to think about unnecessary things. I need to focus on the investigation right now. Okay, for now I need to investigate everything about this body that catches my eye. Well, I think what caught my eye was his freaking thighs. Both of Nagito's legs are tied up. Each rope is tied to the pillars nearby. He wouldn't have been able to move at all. According to the Monokuma file, the wounds on his legs were all stab wounds. Someone repeatedly... Why in his legs? His thighs? Why? So he couldn't move? He was already tied up. What's the point? The torture? Does that mean the killer didn't just tie up Nagito, they also stabbed his legs? Why would the killer do something like that? I don't know.
Damn it!
At any rate, it's pretty sadistic. The killer must have been holding a huge grudge toward him. Or, they might have been torturing him. See, I said that too, but... for what though? To get the bombs out of him? The only person I can think of that would do that would be Akane. But, she already tried choking him out. Yuhiko, you were in the 5th island. Torture? I mean, if they just wanted to kill him, they could have just stabbed him once in the chest, right? Fair. If you disregard the spear in his chest, the other wounds were inflicted for reasons other than killing. Which means the wounds all over Nagito's body were from the killer torturing him. If that's the case, what was the killer trying to make Nagito confess? Was it something that would have led to the traitor?
So.
Well, even if this was torture, there's no doubt that the killer must have held a deep grudge toward Nagito, refusing to let him die easily. I can totally understand a dark impulse like that. But even if they held a grudge against him, would they really have gone this far? Torture wounds. Alright. Okay, spear. A spear with a flashy ornament on it is impaled deeply into Nagito's stomach.
There's no way around it. That looks like the fatal wound.
What's this?
Oh my! What's this? That's a strange looking spear, isn't it? The cord extends from the tip of the handle, and there's an iron weight attached to it. I see. You use the cord as a whip to capture the enemy and deliver the final blow with the spear. Is this your first time looking at this too? Of course not. This is the spear of Gungnir, right? You definitely just came up with that just now.
Hey!
By the way, I wanted to ask you, where did that spear come from?
I feel like I saw it at Nezumi Castle.
What? Izumi Castle?
What the
I was designed to be afraid of mice, so I can't go in there. Damn you mice! Damn you all to hell! I see. Even he doesn't know what's inside that castle. Well, more importantly, I need to focus on the investigation. The spear definitely catches my eye, but the weight on the end of the cord coming out of the handle. It looks like a part of it has blood on it too. So what, he got beaten with the, the weight? But for some reason, this section of the cord doesn't have blood on it. Oh. It's about the size of a human fist. Okay. It's strange that this section of the cord doesn't have blood on it. Maybe the killer was holding it? Maybe that's why it didn't... Yeah! They could have been holding that part of the cord. Maybe that's why they didn't get blood on it. Like, I guess tightly, I suppose. I don't know. Also, Chiaki mentioned this earlier, but apparently that spear came from Nezumi Castle. Might be better if I confirm that later. Okay. Spear of Gungnir. Let's see what else we got. Knife. Burnt rope. Oh! I didn't know it was burnt. Agito's right wrist is tied with rope, but it looks like the tip of the rope burned off. Could this be a result of the fire? That's weird. If the rope is burned off like this, why are Nagito's clothes completely unaffected by the fire he was so close to the blaze? Huh. That's true. Maybe he had a little bit of freedom then. Maybe he moved it, luckily, when it burned. But no, his hand is stabbed, so he wouldn't be able to move. Huh. Got it. Burn his rope. The rope is burned, but not his clothes. Okay, knife. Check the knife. The knife is stabbed through Nagito's right hand. Did the killer do this? How could they do something so cruel?
This knife. It must be from the military base.
Military base? Now that you mention it, you're right. Looks like a survival knife.
Well,
By the way, it seems the wounds on his legs and left arm were caused by that same knife.
Which means after the killer was finished stabbing Nagito's legs and left arm, they stabbed the knife through his right hand?
it cannot be.
And then they finished him off with the spear.
How cruel.
How cruel.
Then does that mean the killer went to the trouble of using two weapons, a knife and a spear? But they could have just killed him by stabbing him with a knife. Why'd they need to use a spear at all?
You are right.
That is definitely strange. Was there a reason they had to use it?
I don't know. A knife and a spear. Like I said, maybe that's what Fuyuhiko was talking about with the torture with the knife, but then the death with the spear. The only person I've seen at the military base is Sonia. A reason they had to use the spear, huh? Okay, survival knife. What else we got? Face. Check his face. He must have been in great pain. He clearly had this agonizing look on his face when he died. His mouth is covered with duct tape. Was this to keep Nagito from screaming for help?
This is bad.
Jeez, what a horrible look on his face. The blood splattered all over it doesn't help either. It's a good thing his mouth is covered with duct tape, otherwise I wouldn't be able to look at him.
Got a minute? Sorry, excuse me.
Jackie moved past Kazuichi and me and squatted next to Nagito's face. There we go. So his mouth is open, but... Is there a reason why? And in one swift movement, she ripped the duct tape off his mouth. Hey, what are you doing?
It's gonna be fine.
I'll be fine. I'll put it back right away once I'm done investigating here.
Hey, hey, hey!
Putting the tape back isn't the issue, you ungrateful swine. You're gonna get cursed.
Ah, the blood on Nagito's face. It looks like it mostly came from a slice on his left arm. If that's the case...
It's no use. She's not listening.
Hey, about the blood splattered on his face. There's no blood under the duct tape.
Huh. Okay. So was this put on recently then? What's wrong with that?
Well,
This duct tape has crinkles, like it was sticking toward him in the inside of his mouth, right? Nagito was probably desperately moving his mouth under the duct tape.
Yeah, probably trying to breathe or something or screaming. Seriously, what's wrong with that? She means Nagito's mouth was covered with duct tape before he got those wounds all over his body. Oh. Oh. Okay. So he was taped up first. So he tried to shout, which caused the duct tape to get sucked into his mouth a bit. But what's wrong with that? That's something we really need to worry about? I don't really get it, but just put the duct tape back on his mouth already.
yep.
Yeah, you're right.
Anyway, this might be some kind of clue too. I should remember it. Alright, no blood on the duct tape. Okie dokie. What else we got? This one? Left hand. Yeah, just left hand. Alright. There's a cut on his upper left arm. His legs and right hand have stab wounds, but this wound looks like a slice. Probably the reason the wound on his left arm doesn't look that deep compared to his other wounds. Well, regardless, it doesn't change the fact that it's a hideous wound. There's blood everywhere.
Ah, there's something strange.
Strange? What?
See?
Look at the palm of his left hand. I think that blood is from when his left arm was sliced, but... Doesn't the blood splatter look strange? It cuts off right in the middle of his palm.
Oh, wow, it is. It's like covering his whole hand but his palm. Maybe the blood didn't flow there. But no, I'm about to say no. That's from his left arm. So maybe he was just putting his hand in a pool of blood then. That could have been it. And just that the palm didn't get stuck or make any contact with it. And also he was tied too, so you can't really turn his hand. Weird. So weird. Yeah, it definitely cuts off. Maybe that's as far as the blood could reach when it was splattered.
Well, that would explain the blood on his palm, but
There's something else that's strange?
when you flip it over and look at the back of his hand,
Well,
Oh, wait, I thought,
here, there's also blood, but only above the middle joint of each finger.
I thought his hand was in a pool of blood, so never mind. I guess that theory is debunked because of that picture alone. What? You're right. Why is it only on this part?
see?
See? It's just as I said, right? It's strange, right? I win.
Yeah, sure. You win. You win, I guess. But it's definitely strange. What did the killer do to make the blood splatter like this? Yeah, okay, so there isn't a pool of blood on his left hand then, never mind. I guess that was what I thought was a pool of blood that he is. Man, why's it gotta be like this? It's already confusing me. Okay, blood on the left hand. I guess I'm done with the area surrounding Nagito's body. Jeez, I can't believe I actually investigated such a grisly looking body. Even I'm surprised at myself. Does this mean I'm used to it? My classmate's dead body is right in front of me, and one of my peers is the killer responsible. And I have to investigate his death so I can find his killer. Am I used to something as abnormal as that? I mean, detectives and homicide forensic scientists do it all the time, so that would mean I'm becoming abnormal too. Now then, I guess that's enough investigating the area behind the curtain. The killer's goal wasn't just killing Nagito. There should have been another reason as well. If not, they wouldn't have gone to the trouble of tying him with rope and covering his mouth with duct tape. Not just that, there's no reason to inflict any wounds other than a fatal one. So what was the reason? like I better investigate other areas to figure that out. Alright, I shouldn't try investigating the other areas inside this warehouse first. Okay, other areas of the warehouse. So we can get out of this, right? Okay, now we're back here. Tons of books. We got a lot. I want to check that freaking radio. Yes, MP3 player. This is an MP3 player. There's even a speaker plugged into it. But why is this here?
Maybe.
It looks like that weird music was playing from there. You know, that music that was blaring when the fire started? Yeah, you're right. Looks like it's busted from getting drenched by the sprinklers. There's no mistaking it. That music was playing from that MP3 player. I don't disagree with that, but why was the killer playing music from this? MP3 player. Okay, I want to check that bullet out real quick, because why music? An MP3 player that comes with speakers. The music that was blaring throughout the warehouse when Hajime and the others arrived coming from this. Okay. Why would they play music? That I don't understand. There are a lot of tipped over Monokuma panels. The panel near the curtain in the back is tipped over and burned. Did the fire do that? But why are they scattered like this? Last time I came here, I seem to recall. Yeah, they were all stacked up. They should have been neatly put away.
Maybe we're the ones who made this mess.
Huh?
See?
Look, the tipped over panel by the entrance is really close to the door, right? So maybe the reason these panels are tipped over is...
It's fine. I'll open it slowly.
No, that's not the problem.
Seriously, it'll be fine.
With those words, Akane brushed off everyone's warning and slowly opened the door to the warehouse. Oh, that's why it wouldn't open, because they were on it. The panels, I mean.
Huh? Not opening? Is there something blocking the door? I can barely open it. I knew it. It's a trap. Seriously, just stop it, okay? Didn't I tell you it'll be fine? I just gotta use a little more force. What happened to opening it slowly?
Akane ignored their protest, and with a mighty kick, the door flew open. Okay, so maybe that's when all the panels went all over the place. Could it be? Was that it?
Well,
And there's something else I've been wondering.
hey.
These Monokuma panels are tipped over starting from the entrance at the back of the warehouse, right? They seem to be lying on top of each other, in a straight line.
Yeah, compared to the other tipped over panels, that line is the only one that's neat and orderly. Like what's it called? Like a domino row. Maybe by opening, whatever, when Akane kicked the door, they all fell on each other like dominoes. But usually there's always an end result when they do that, but what was that end result is what I don't know. Well, at least I got that part figured out, maybe.
Isn't this clearly strange?
Strange. That means we can speculate this was done intentionally. Okay, so the killer did this intentionally. It was setting up something. A domino Monokuma panel. Okay, I want to check out the books. There are a bunch of books stacked up on top of each other. Apparently they contain Monokuma's poetry and photos. The sprinklers completely soaked them. I can't even turn the pages anymore. Well, it's not like I'm missing much. Alright, what else we got? Curtain? Did we look at the curtain? No? Alright, guess nothing here then. There's still areas I haven't finished investigating yet. I should thoroughly investigate here first. Okay, maybe we gotta talk to some peeps then. Or people.
Looks like this site is completely soaked because of the sprinkler. Even if there was an important clue here, we might not be able to notice it.
But it's better than the warehouse burning to the ground. I think we were able to put out the fire.
Hey.
But there was a lot of smoke. It's a good thing we didn't go inside when we were throwing the grenades.
You are right.
I agree. If we did, we would have been caught by the sprinklers and become all wet and soggy.
Miss Sonia's all wet. She's all drenched and soggy. You were thinking that, huh?
Of course not.
I wasn't thinking that at all.
Say what?
Why are you responding, Kazuichi? I was asking Hajime. You're screwing with me? Oh my, screwing? How lewd! So dirty. You are a dirty boy. too much lewdness in this game. 7 out of 10. Too lewd. the silence between the two. Oof.
Hey!
Please don't look at me with such fearful eyes. I only imagined it for a second. Kazuichi, you should probably just keep your mouth shut already. You wonder why she avoids you. Well, even though I did say I was friggin' gonna kill him,
Hey!
there's no way I could have actually done it. I was just upset, you know? Alright. We'll think about the countdown after we live through the class trial. Okay, Sonia, you got anything? Looks like Sonia's focused on investigating the warehouse. Which reminds me, there's something I need to ask her about. Now that we're pretty much finished investigating Nagito's body, I think it's time to talk to her. Hey, Sonia, you have a minute?
Yes, what is it?
I want to talk to you about that fake bomb Nagito set in the warehouse exploded.
Huh?
Right before it exploded, you said something like this, right?
It is alright. It is not a bomb.
Why did you know the bombs were a fake?
Well,
That's not all either. When we were looking for the bombs, why were you at the military base? I thought you were supposed to be searching the central island. Plus, when I called for you, you didn't come to the factory right away. Where were you and what were you doing during that time?
Oh my!
oh my.
It cannot be!
Do you suspect me?
I mean a little bit. Not gonna lie. Just a bit.
It is a misunderstanding. I am not the killer. Jesus. Shit. You son of a bitch.
Sonia?
I am sorry!
I am terribly sorry. I was panicking. I shall calm down and explain to you why I was at the military base. When I first explored the final island, I discovered a vast amount of bombs there.
Huh?
Well,
At first, I was worried that someone might use them for nefarious reasons if I announced it to everyone. So, I kept silent the whole time.
Does that mean when you heard Nagito's planted bombs, you got suspicious and went to investigate them?
that is...
And as I suspected, the bombs had disappeared. I thoroughly searched for them inside the military base, but the bombs were nowhere to be found.
And because you were searching for them, you were late when we all gathered.
Please listen!
And because of that, I reached a conclusion. The bombs Nagito brought from the military base, which means they were fake bombs.
How'd you find out the bombs at the military base were fake?
Because I attempted to use one of them.
What?
I see.
I thought one of the bombs would be strong enough to blast open the door to the ancient ruin. At the time, I still believed the bombs were real. And I thought I could use one of them to gain entrance to the ancient ruin.
Oh, okay. Oh, it was the firework.
However, that plan was an utter failure. The bomb was not real. It was merely a fireworks display.
Who's that looking over in the corner? Who is that? That's Monami. Monami knows something too.
God damn it, all to hell!
Oh my god, I love Sonya sometimes.
I see. So that's why you're the only one who knew the bombs at the military base were fake.
I did. As did Monami as well. She was also secretly peeking at the bomb. Which means...
If those bombs are the same ones that disappeared, it would mean Nagito took them. That is why I knew it was a fake. However, I did think it was strange when Nagito blew up the hotel lobby.
He did do that.
That bomb was real, and I could not stop thinking about it. But upon further reflection, that might have been Nagito's plan all along. He showed us a real bomb to make us believe that the bombs he set were real as well.
If so, then Nagito's actions were extremely calculated. But the problem is his reason for doing it.
With this, I have explained everything.
Do you have a minute?
There should be no more reason for you to doubt me.
You're right. I got it. Alright. Sonia's account. Okay, we got Sonia. Alright, I pretty much finished looking for clues inside the warehouse. I was able to find some clues, but there are still so many things I don't understand yet.
Goldie,
You look worried.
Yeah, I am.
well,
At a time like this, it might be good if you broaden your investigation range.
You mean it's good to investigate other places as well? You might be right. There are several things I've been wondering about besides the crime scene. The military base that Sonia mentioned, the plushie factory next door, Izumi Castle, where the spear originally came from, and Nagito's room too. If I'm going to understand the reason for his actions, I need to know more about him.
I'm pretty sure the others have already finished investigating.
can you hear me?
Hey, you guys! Is it about time we leave this place and try exploring other areas too?
In response to Chiaki, the others gathered around her.
I agree. I was just thinking about proceeding to another area. It seems we had the same idea.
But is it safe? There won't be anyone to guard the crime scene.
Yep.
We don't have a choice. There just aren't enough of us. Besides, we investigated all we can here.
I guess you're right.
See?
Also, it looks like the clues we found aren't enough to piece this incident together. So we need to search for them in other areas. Probably. Well, alternatively, if there aren't any clues in other areas either, we have to give up completely.
You don't really need to say that.
Hey, hey!
It's okay if we leave this place. It's okay. Alright. There's no time for us to stand around. In order to survive, there's no other way except to do it. In order to survive, we need to find Nagito's killer. If we don't sacrifice that person, nobody can survive. That's our reality. That's why there's no time for us to stand around. Okay. Yeah, we got a lot of places to look for when it comes to Nagito. My god. Okay, factory. Plushie factory. We gotta check out some stuff here. Alright. Freaking truck. Freaking truck. Apparently the bombs that were stuffed onto this truck were actually fireworks. Which reminds me, this truck looks like it came from the military base. Nagito must have brought it from there. Other than that, there's something in particular that catches my eye. Alright. What about the card reader? Nothing? Okay, nothing on that. Laptop. Not that. That's an enormous machine, but it's stopped for now. Looks like there's nothing related to the incident here. Okie dokie. Laptop. Let me look at the laptop. Thank you. That reminds me, when we saw Nagito's video message on the laptop, is he still watching us from somewhere? If he's not, then how did he time his message so perfectly? Nah, looks like the video was set to play after the explosion by a wireless signal from the detonator. But why do you have to use a video message? That's the one thing I don't get. At the time, Nagito should have already been killed, which means that video was recorded in advance. That's right, besides that video, there might be data on this laptop that could be used as a clue. With that thought in mind, I tried messing around with the laptop, but it's no use. Locked. There's no way I can examine this. But if it's locked, then maybe there really is something inside. Maybe I'm overthinking this. Okay, nothing on that. Don't you got anything?
My,
I have never seen many Monokumas in my life.
Well, Monokuma isn't exactly someone you would normally run into.
However, while I was staring at all these Monokumas, a thought occurred to me.
well,
The bomb that went off at the lobby might have been set up here.
Huh?
do you have a minute?
If you hide the bomb inside a Monokuma plushie, it would make a frightening weapon. Do you not think the group that is forcing us to kill each other would devise something like that?
Amazing!
A plushie bomb is an act of terrorism.
All right.
Let us rip apart these right away so we can confirm it.
Hold on. If there was a bomb inside these, wouldn't it explode if we carelessly mess with it?
Easy as pie.
Either way, it is all gravy.
All gravy? What the hell does that mean?
Ah, there's no bomb.
Hey!
You'll know if you just pick me up. See?
All you feel is the soft weight of cotton.
I see.
You are right.
However,
Then where did Nagito obtain the bomb he used?
Who knows?
I wonder. If I'm gonna give you guys a hint, then you should know it wasn't from the military base. To tell you the truth, the bombs there are all fakes.
please wait.
I know that already. You should have said so earlier.
Well, I thought if I kept quiet, it would foreshadow that a killing was gonna happen. That's why I'm just now telling you for the first time. Phew, I feel relieved.
But if the bomb wasn't from the military base or this factory, then he brought it from the Octagon.
Well,
I must say, you have a good eye there, Sonia. Putting the bomb inside of one of my plushies seems like a splendid idea. Let's try it!
That is.
Did I say something I should have not have said?
It's not your fault. Don't worry about it. Okay? Monokuma's account. Great. We have another one of his testimonies when sometimes he be lying. So, Monokuma knew all along that the bombs were fake. However, he apparently never revealed this to anyone. Alright. He knew they were fake and didn't tell anyone about it. Now what? Break room. There's gotta be something in the break room, right? The break room's on the other side of this door. This is where we obtained the fire grenades. Anything inside? There's something on the floor that looks like a clue. Not even trash. Alright, nothing in here then. I guess we get out of here. So now next, we gotta check the military base. Outside. Jabberwock Army. What will we find in the military base? What's up, Soda?
Damn it, this dangerous place is the reason all this messed up stuff is happening. Leaving guns out in the open is totally dangerous. Seriously, they gotta take better care of these.
Easy to say that, but there's no one on this island who can do that. Alright. Let's see. Truck. Lots of trucks. But I tried looking through the truck bed. It's empty. Nothing's here. When I first came here, there was something on the truck bed, which means Sonia was telling the truth.
However,
And as I suspected, the bombs had disappeared. I thoroughly searched for them inside the military base, but the bombs were nowhere to be found.
But did Nagito know the bombs weren't real? It's possible that he thought they were the real thing. No, never mind. He said as much as in his video message.
So, are you surprised? Seriously, think about it. Do you really think there are enough bombs to blow up an entire island? Even if there were, a guy like me would never been able to use them.
He knew the bombs were fake. He only did what he did to weed out the traitor. No, is that really it? Didn't Nagito only do that to expose the traitor? Maybe there was a different motive behind his actions. I don't know. Another truck? A huge supply of guns and other firearms are stuck onto the truck bed.
whoa!
Ah, found it! What'd you find? Well, that truck bed over there has guns in it, but I also found stuff like a survival knife? Wait, that's the same knife. Isn't that the same type of knife that was stabbed through Nagito's right hand? Which means the killer obtained that knife here. So the killer is someone who visited this military base at least once. That's everyone, though. No, not me. This is the first time I've been here. That sounds fishy. That sounds kind of weird. Okay, God. Monitor, camera. What else can we find in here? Ink? If the bombs were fake, this might be fake too. But I'm not brave enough to check for myself. Okay. I guess nothing in here, huh? Unless there's something in the helicopter. Nope, nothing. Yeah, it has nothing to do with it. I expected much. Okay, so I guess there really isn't nothing here then. Got it. Alright, so we checked the military base. Now we gotta go to the 4th island and check out the castle. Right? This way. Yeah, here. Ugh. Too much. Too much is happening, and I gotta figure all this out. To the castle. Where's the castle? Did I pass it? Yes, I did. I definitely like this music better than the first one. Like the investigation music. It's a lot more funkier than the first game.
Yo,
Look at the wall of spears. I guess it's obvious where the weapon came from.
Alright, yeah, he kind of made it obvious. Yeah, it's missing. A spear with a flashy ornament on it is hanging from the wall. This spear is definitely it, right?
I see.
Just as I thought. Looks exactly like the spear that killed Nagito. The same whip-like cord is attached to the handle, and there's a weight at the end of it.
Also,
Plus, it looks like one of the spears on the wall is missing. There's no mistaking it. The killer took one of the spears and used it as a weapon. Spear of Gungnir, huh? Monokuma would come up with a lame name like that. But why did the killer use a spear and a knife?
well, yeah.
Yeah, they could have just killed him with a knife, and it would have been easier too. There's no way a spear like this with this unnecessary cord thing on it would be easy to use. Yeah, it definitely looks hard to wield. But still, they chose this spear for a reason. What could that reason be? Maybe they knew the knife wasn't going to kill him, so they used the spear to ensure a fatal wound, I guess? I feel a little tired. No matter how much I investigate, I won't feel any closer to the truth. That's probably why I feel this way. I'm feeling this strange feeling that I've never felt before. As if Nagito's trying to make us suffer even after he's died. Well, that's the time to think about stupid things like that. I haven't even investigated his cottage yet. It's too early to start complaining. If we investigate that place, we might be able to find some kind of clue. Alright, let's go. Alright. To his room. Dang, man. It does seem like it's hard, though. Like this, I think what's making it difficult is that the fact that he died so brutally compared to anyone else. Like they went full on kill this man. Like nothing compared to Byakuya, Mahiru, Neko. I mean, Neko's was bad, but still, this is like worse. Where are we? First island. Ugh. Too much. Where even is Nagito's room? I don't think I've ever checked anyone's rooms here. Here's mine. Soda. Kiko. Oh, he's right there. Well, obvious where he is. Where he lives. Mono, open up.
What's this?
Oh my! You want to go inside Nagito's room too?
Hajime,
Hajime.
What are you gonna
I
do?
was just listening to Chiaki's request. She wants me to unlock the door to Nagito's cottage because she really needs it for the class trial. She begged me to do it while she was licking my black eye.
I didn't do that.
Then do it! It's sweet because it's made out of black beans.
Hey, we don't have time to mess around. Hurry up and unlock the damn door.
Fine, fine. I guess I have no choice. I just gotta do that, right? Now then.
Bye-bye.
See? I've opened the door. You can freely investigate now.
This isn't my first time seeing that, but why does the door open with a spell like that?
Maybe the cottage key is computerized?
hey,
More importantly, let's go inside now that the door is open.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, let's see what he got up in here. I don't think we've been in his room yet, have we? Oh! The box! I guess his room's kind of plain like mine, too. So, Nagito was living here. What was he thinking inside this room? What was he feeling as he spent his days in here? Can't even imagine. Wanting to see absolute hope becoming despair so he could act as a stepping stone for the rest of us. No matter how much I think about it, I just don't understand him at all. I don't even know if he truly believed that. He was especially weird these past few days. What changed him? Maybe the clue to that might be hidden here as well. I found your treasure, Blacks. Oh, Monokuma's in the bathtub. A fancy-looking treasure box covered in sparkling pink lights is totally standing out. Ah, could this be? Can you let me know? Oh,
Can you let me know if you find my treasure? It's a magnificent treasure box covered in sparkling pink lights. That treasure box.
Chiaki, you know about this?
It's really cute.
Oh, she was just reacting. This looks like Monomi's stolen treasure box. If this is here, that means the thief Monomi was talking about was Nagito. But why would Nagito steal this? In order to find out, might be good to see what's inside.
Hold it.
Is it gonna be okay? It looks a little dangerous.
It might be, but this could be some kind of clue, you know? If this wasn't important, Nagito wouldn't have stolen from the first place. Alright, I'ma open it. I turned back toward the treasure box and cautiously opened the lid. Inside, there's a notebook. This is it? Why was a notebook inside this treasure box like it's something important? I took the notebook out of the treasure box and began leafing through it. It contained sloppy drawings, as if they were drawn by children, and entries that looked like chicken scratch. Day 1. I was able to talk to everyone for the first time today. Monokuma showed up and things turned bad. Day 2. Byakuya is the leader. A lot of things happened today, so everyone's tired. What is this, a diary?
Looks like it. Did Monomi write these?
Probably. These pictures and entries totally suit her. I kept flipping through the pages. Day 3, Day 4, Day 5, page after page of poorly written entries continued in on the notebook. I don't really understand, but it looks like there aren't any clues here. And right when I was about to give up, my hand suddenly stopped on an entry titled Day 16. Oh, it's Hajime. Day 16. We've been in the funhouse for 3 days. Everyone's hungry and on edge. Hajime tried to go into the final dead room today. He's probably panicking because no one believes him. Huh?
Hajime, did something happen?
Oh, it's nothing.
Hey, stop! Don't look at my notebook!
Whoa! From out of nowhere, Monomi suddenly appeared and took the notebook out of my hand.
I won't forgive you.
I did ask you to look for my treasure box, but I never said you were allowed to peek inside. Geez, that was close. If I'd come any later, he would have seen the inside of the notebook. Unfortunately, you were a little too late.
Huh?
But if this notebook is here, then Nagito was the thief?
No!
Betrayal! I was betrayed by my beloved student!
Hey.
Hey, that notebook is pretty much your diary, right? Diary? Seems that way.
Ta-da!
That's right. This is my important diary where all my maiden secrets are written.
Hey!
Hey, you're a liar!
What? You always show up of nowhere. Monomi,
It's not good to lie, you know.
Why?
There's no way you wrote in that notebook.
After all, Monomi can't even write! Huh?
what are you saying? Geez, I can write letters easily. I can finally write the letter B.
That's right!
No, you can't, because you have no fingers on your hands.
Huh?
See? Bullseye. I know, because I'm the same way, too.
What?
Huh? Are you mad? Are you angry that I exposed a weakling like you?
Hey.
So that's what this is about. You. You're seriously trying to crush me.
What are you saying?
What are you saying? There's no way a big brother would ever crush his little sister.
It looks like the time to settle things between us is getting closer every second.
Hey, I don't know why you're getting so serious, but is what Monokuma said true?
Huh?
He said you didn't write in that notebook. Is that true? If so, who wrote in it?
Well, you know, it's, how should I put it?
Bye-bye.
Excuse me?
Hold on! Damn it, she totally ran away again!
Yep. The same pattern as usual. Looks like it's a waste of time to try to get answers from her.
But still, I really wanted to ask her about that notebook. Well, actually, it might be better if I didn't ask her. Alright. Monami's notebook. So she didn't write in it, who done diddly did? Get out of the bath, Monokuma. We got places to be.
No.
I know, but we gotta. Onward. Is that it we got? There's still something we need to investigate here. What's in the fridge? What's in the fridge? I'm hungry. It's a refrigerator.
Nice. My cottage doesn't even have a refrigerator. I wonder where he got it from.
Nagito probably supplied it himself.
Why would he go to the trouble of putting a refrigerator in his room? Does he really enjoy cold drinks?
As I talked with Chiaki, I opened the refrigerator out of curiosity. That's it. It's poison. Really isn't much inside. The only thing inside the refrigerator was a brown bottle.
For someone who likes cold drinks, it doesn't look like he's stocked very much. But that bottle clearly isn't a drink, right?
Really? This is some kind of dietary supplement to me. Protein powder, maybe? I took the brown bottle out of the fridge and started reading the label. Exclusively made for poisoning someone to death? Hey, this is
Could it be?
Yeah, looks like it's poison.
poison?
Looks like there's a warning label on the back. Let's examine it in a little more detail. But be careful with that bottle. Don't drop it.
Stop it. If you worry like that, I'm gonna get nervous. Let's see. I grabbed the bottle with my trembling hand and began reading the warning label on the back of the bottle. Poison made specifically for killing someone. It's Monokuma's special poison. This enhanced liquid is highly potent and takes effect immediately. Please handle with care. Though its vitality is low, the liquid is very dangerous when vaporized. Okay. In a gaseous state, it is heavier than air. Really? It breaks down in minutes and is susceptible to hydrolysis. What? So it's something to do with water, I guess. So it is possible for you to poison someone to death without any complications. Huh. A poison that destroys itself, I guess. Keep this liquid secure by storing it in a cool place in a glass or plastic container away from sunlight. That might be why the refrigerator is here.
This sure looks like a chemical made solely for poisoning someone to death. This refrigerator must be here to keep the poison secure.
But where did Nagito get something like this?
Well,
That question could apply to the bomb he used at the hotel, too.
Why to the bomb? He got it from the Octagon.
see?
There should be a reason Nagito was able to obtain such dangerous items.
The Octagon inside the funhouse. This poison, he must have brought it with him from there too, right?
Perhaps.
He was probably hiding them somewhere on his body during the last class trial.
He was hiding a bomb and poison during the class trial?
Jeez, how dangerous. What would he have done if he accidentally tripped and broke the bottle?
Just thinking about it scares me.
Hey, hey.
Also, he already blew up the bomb he took with him at the lobby. But what about this poison?
Huh? Is that just stored in a cool area, right?
It looks like the bottle is less than half empty. Was it like this from the beginning? Or did Nagito use it? If so, where did he use it? I wonder, is there still a trap somewhere that hasn't been sprung yet?
Another trap?
Perhaps.
For example, maybe he was making some kind of trap using this poison before he died. If that actually exists, it'd be real bad. It could potentially kill everyone on this island.
Everyone on the island? What the hell? Nagito, are you still trying to make us suffer? Like, my god, man. He is laughing in his grave. He's rolling right now. Are you still trying to make us suffer even after you've died? Ugh. Poison. Monokuma's special poison. Now what? There's still more things here. We'll talk. We'll chat it out.
Our time for investigating is winding down. The bookshelf might take some time to investigate, so we should try examining some areas first.
How about his bed? It's the bed that comes with the cottages. It's just like the one in my room, but...
Maybe there's something hidden under his bed. It's a usual place for hiding things.
yeah, like porn. Well, we should still check just in case. With no expectations and without thinking, I peeked under the bed and... Huh? There's something here. It's a plastic bag from the supermarket. Looks like there's something inside. Gas mask and some gloves. What is this?
It looks like the gas mask and rubber gloves. These look like the real deal. Did he get these from the military base?
Gas mask and rubber gloves. He was hiding these under his bed. What did Nagito use this stuff for? Gas mask and gloves.
Hajime, was there anything else under the bed?
Let's see. I peeked under the bed once again and started looking around the area where I found the supermarket bag and... Huh? There's a small piece of paper on the floor. Piece of paper made of blue aluminum?
A round, thin piece of aluminum, huh? It's similar to those seals that go over jars of unopened mayonnaise.
Yeah, I was about to say that too. Like a pickle jar, or not a pickle jar, but like a milk jar. Like a jug. I get what you're saying, but does that mean this is just a piece of trash?
Wait.
Who knows?
It probably, I mean, if it was under the bed, it'd probably have some more reason than that. It might be too soon to decide that. Alright. Piece of blue paper. Alright. What else we got? Anything else? Bookshelf. There are a lot of books and other mysterious items stuffed on this shelf. The genres and types of items are also random. I can't make any sense of them whatsoever.
They say a shelf is a mirror that reflects a person's heart.
Do they now?
I definitely don't know much about Nakiko just by looking at this.
So what should we do? It'd be really difficult to look through all these piles.
It doesn't mean we should ignore it, though. I'll leave it to you too then, Hajime.
Wait, what?
It's better if a boy goes through other boys' things. You know, there might be private stuff there.
Well, that might be true, but...
So, I'll leave the shelf to you.
I think I just got persuaded to do this without realizing it. Alright. I sighed and walked toward the shelf. One by one, I started removing the various books and items and examining each one. But even as I examined them carefully, there were still a bunch of random books and items. There's no way there are any clues here. Ah, the file. Huh? Well, that file wasn't the only one I received from Monokuma. This is another one. That seal. Indeed, it's the school badge for the Hope's Peak Academy.
Does that have information about our stolen memories?
Unfortunately, I couldn't find any clues about that. This file doesn't contain our information, just Hajime's information. Agito said this only contained information about me, but... is that really true? If I look at this, it should be obvious, right? And he said I was from the reserve department and had no talent whatsoever. That might be another one of his lies too. I opened the file I held in my hand to confirm that. Instantly, I realized something was strange. If this really has only my information, then why is the file so thick? Why is there so much of it? Okay. Dang, it is big. As soon as I opened it, it was clear to me. Just as I thought, Nagito had lied to me. Aside from my information, there was information about the others. Kazuichi, Uyuhiko, Akane, and Sonia, and everyone who died had pages of information about them too. The file contained information on all 16 of us. Only my information, my ass. I can't believe you make up such a strange lie. So that means the rest of it might be a lie too. I turned the page containing my information and began reading through the content. The profile contained basic information such as my date of birth, my height and weight, and so forth. But there was one thing that specifically caught my eye. The words, reserve course student. There was no denying it. It confirmed that I truly was a reserve course student from the reserve department. Why is this the only thing that isn't a lie? Why am I the only one here who's from the reserve department? Why am I here with all the other ultimates?
Hey,
Hajime, did something happen?
Well, I just found a strange file.
Isn't that the special prize Nagito received when he cleared the final dead room? As I recall, your student profile should be in there.
It's not just my profile. The profiles of everyone on this island are in here too. Nagito was lying.
When you say everyone, do you mean everyone?
Yeah, it's just basic information, but there should be profiles on all 16 of us.
Can I take a look at that file?
Yaki leaned against me and peered into the file.
you're right. My profile is really in here. But unfortunately, there doesn't seem to be any details.
Details?
Details about our missing memories. Information about the time we spent at Hope's Peak Academy. If it's not written in there, these profiles might have been written before we entered the academy.
Huh.
And it's impossible to obtain new clues from them.
Yeah, seems like it.
Hold on.
Huh? What happened?
I just noticed it right now, but
The file. His name isn't in there, right? There's supposed to be 16 names worth of profiles, but his name is the only one missing, right?
Nagito's?
Who are you talking about?
Yakuya.
Oh.
I'm talking about Yakuya Togami.
I'm like, Nagito?
Look carefully. No matter where I look, I don't see his name anywhere.
Nope.
No way!
Now, what if a name isn't written in that file? Perhaps, based on that, you think he might be the traitor?
No, it's not just because his name isn't written in here. That's not the only reason I think he's suspicious. He participated in the killing school life at Hope's Peak Academy, right? For someone like him to be in a similar situation on this island, no matter what, it's definitely suspicious.
Well, it pains me to say this, but what you're saying about the missing name and about the killing school life is totally wrong. There's a completely different reason.
Different reason?
You're getting all
How should I
riled
put
up.
this? You guys have been getting all worked up about that Byakuya for no reason. Which means the great mystery you think that surrounds that Byakuya doesn't exist. You're basing it on one person's cheap speculation.
What do you mean?
You don't have to ask me that. You know the answer just by looking through these profiles, right?
Huh? My eyes turned back to the file. One by one, I started flipping through the pages and confirming the names. No data. The ultimate imposter. Oh. And suddenly, I came across a page that was filled with question marks. Every section was filled with question marks. It could barely be considered a student profile. On that page, I was only to confirm one thing. Ultimate imposter?
That's that Byakuya's true identity.
True identity?
He was a fake that was pretending to be the ultimate affluent progeny, Byakuya Togami.
A fake?
Hey,
The fact that his profile filled with question marks isn't a mistake or an oversight. Surprisingly enough, that's the correct information regarding him. The ultimate imposter has no name, no permanent address, and even his age and gender is unknown. Basically, he doesn't exist. Because he doesn't exist, he's able to exist as anybody. That's his talent. Though I'm not jealous of that at all.
That person wasn't really Byakuya Togami?
Perhaps.
Is that why he was so much fatter compared to when he was involved in the killing school life?
So cool.
His physique doesn't affect his ability to fool others at all. Real imposters are skilled like that.
Then he was lying to us the whole time?
But still,
But he couldn't help it,
What? Why couldn't he help it?
oh.
because that was his talent.
Huh?
Well, having talent means you're also bound to that talent. The moment you obtain talent, your way of life has already been chosen for you. You can't do anything else except rely on that talent, regardless of whether you want that life or not.
In that sense, compared to the other ultimates, your life might be a bit more liberating.
What the hell?
Anyway,
Anyway, I'm not happy you guys fell for a scam that I had nothing to do with.
that's
But I'll
right.
tell you straight up, this revelation about Byakuya is exactly the truth.
Then, what was he trying to say to me at that time? I cannot talk to others about my past. I suspect that my skeptical nature is partly to blame. Distrusting others and being distrusted in turn. For a long time, my life has been a living hell.
Based on the context, if I had to guess,
No,
maybe he was just
no.
complaining that he was cursed to wander the earth as nothing more than a fraud. But if you guys had your school memories, you never would have been betrayed in the first place. I mean, it'd be different if you were meeting him for the first time. But since you guys went to Host Peak Academy, you should have known about the ultimate imposter already.
So in the end, it all leads back to memory loss.
Geez, the Future Foundation sure is awful. There's no way you should ignore Monami or the traitor.
Who is it? Who's the traitor? Just from looking at these 16 profiles, I still wouldn't know who's from the Future Foundation. Is there really someone like that?
Of course.
Well, obviously you wouldn't know. I made the file so that you guys couldn't find out.
Could it be?
Well, it's just as I thought. You're the one who did it.
Hey,
The fact that there are 16 profiles in there is what's wrong. I mean, the traitor is a spy sent by the Future Foundation, not a student from Host Peak Academy.
You made a fake profile for the traitor and included it in here?
correct.
It wouldn't be fun if you figured out who the traitor was so easily, right?
Hey, hey.
Then we can't use this file to figure out who the traitor is. That was true for Nagito too, right?
Well, probably.
Alright. Both Peak Academy file. Dang. Well, we figured out Byakuya is a fake.
It's dripping with despair, isn't it? You wasted your precious time on something that isn't a clue.
Are you
Was that a wise decision?
Yes?
Time's up, you know.
Time's up. Wait.
Excuse me for a moment.
Oh, wait. Oh, that's what he meant. Time is up. Did that chime just now? Oh god, I'm not ready.
What is most important for living things? Well, personally, I think time is. I mean, your bank account may go up and down, but time will inevitably run out, right? That's why we gotta cherish time. There is nothing more wasteful than wasting time.
Truer words have never been spoken by someone who's genuinely afraid of time limits and countdowns. I couldn't have said it better myself.
So, time's up. We will begin the last class trial.
The last class trial.
Here at Monokuma Rock.
No.
I'll see you soon.
Dear God, I'm not ready. I'm not ready. The last class trial? He said that, right? He said last class trial.
Yep.
Yeah, I heard it too. He really did say it was the last class trial.
What do you think? Do we believe him?
Monokuma seemed anxious about the Monokuma timer earlier, right? 2 more days? And he said something about the killing school trip ending, right?
Based on the time limit, this might definitely be the last one.
But still.
But I can't imagine that it's the real end.
Huh?
I think Monokuma's real plan might be just beyond that.
His real plan? Monokuma still planning to make us do something? What could it be? Maybe after putting us through all this, he's planning to kill the remaining survivors all at once?
Well,
But still, it's also not a good idea to think about it too much. I think we should focus on the class trial that's waiting for us first.
You're right. Last trial for Nagito's murder. Pretty screwed. I haven't collected my thoughts because we were so focused on this file. I still can't see who killed Nagito.
but still.
Well, you don't have to worry so much.
Huh?
Right?
I mean, we're not fighting this alone, you know?
You're right. You're absolutely right. We're not alone. Even if it's a mystery that can't be solved alone, as long as everyone cooperates and works together. Yeah, if we do that, things will turn out fine. Alright. Dear Lord, I'm so not ready for this. I am not. But then again, I say that for every freaking case. So what else is new?
Damn right.
Looks like everyone's here.
Huh?
This it? Shouldn't there be more people?
Damn it.
Stop it. Making me depressed. Stupid fool. You're making me depressed.
No, it is going to happen again. A cruel conflict where we must doubt our friends.
But once we're through this, we can go back, right? That Monokuma bastard said so, didn't he? He said this is the last class trial.
Damn it.
But we've been not tickled. We've been tricked every step of the way. There's no way I can believe that so easily.
Of course
Why
not.
can't you believe it? The guy who's making us do all this is the one saying it, you know?
You know.
That's why I'll definitely survive. If we can really go home after we deal with this class trial,
That's right.
I'll definitely find out who the killer is no matter what, even if I have to pull out all the stops. What the fuck? Why are you here?
You haven't realized it yet? The feeling of wanting to leave this island, thinking like that is Monokuma's trap, you know?
Huh?
Huh? What are you saying?
Got it?
There's no way Monokuma will end things here. He's planning something far worse.
Ah, stop trying to jinx us.
I'll beat you
Damn
up.
right, stupid rabbits should just shut up.
Everyone, you mustn't run away from despair.
Huh?
I have finally realized, after losing my powers, I realized that cursing your powerlessness or your fate accomplishes nothing. The possibility may be small, but as long as there's a possibility, you must face it. In order to become someone who can be proud of yourself. So I will fight.
Huh?
What's her deal?
I do not really know, but she seems different from before.
Maybe she's maybe she read a self-help book.
Wait.
But her eyes, she looks so determined.
You.
What can you tell just by looking at those button eyes?
Ah.
Anyway, make sure you turn off Minimaru. It'd be annoying if he started talking during the trial. Aw, fine.
But still.
Somehow, I understand what Monami's saying. I think.
Anyway, let's get going. The last class trial.
Yep.
You're right. We need to fight as much as we can. No matter what hopeless truth awaits us in the end.
Oh boy. Everyone get on the Monokuma train. We're all gonna die a hopeless death. This is the end. I kept saying those words to myself over and over within my mind. I entered Monokuma Rock. Ugh. I'm not ready. I'm not. I'm not. My brain gon' hurt. My brain gon' hurt.
Yeah.
This elevator ride. This will be the last time for this too, right? I hope so.
Well,
Let's worry about things after we're finished.
you are right.
More importantly, we must focus on the class trial before us.
Ugh.
Damn it.
The killer managed to kill someone like Nagito. There's no way this is gonna go smoothly. I mean, we still can't believe one of us was able to do that.
Nagito was problematic in many ways, but he was also a valuable asset during the trials.
Yeah, right. In fact, during the Funhouse ordeal, we were completely dependent on him. But even if he's gone, the ones who survived need to stand and fight. We must fight. And then, the door slowly opened. The bright light greeting us. Is that the light of hope? Or the light of despair? This looks like despair. This looks scary. Well then, now that Chatterbox Nagito is gone, there are only 6 of you left. Enough, just fucking start this already. Hey, this is it, right? This is really the last class trial, right?
Yep.
Yep, it sure is. So you gotta show some enthusiasm and make sure you give it your all. Didn't I tell you? He said it. This is the end. Now then, let's get this trial started.
Viva killing!
This is the last class trial. Let's show some enthusiasm and kill each other. This is the 5th class trial. According to Monokuma, this is also the last class trial. The curtain is about to rise. Nagito Komoeda, the ultimate lucky student. When I first met him, I thought he was a nice guy. He came across as very sociable. But his true nature held such a demented thought process that was nothing like his outward appearance. He said he believed in hope more than anything else. He said he was yearning for a powerful hope that can overcome any despair. He said he would even help despair just to prove that hope will never lose to despair. And he said he'd become a stepping stone for hope. His way of thinking was completely screwed up. But there were also times he saved us too. Someone like him was killed. That was the end of him. And I have no idea at all who did it, but there's no way we can end this without knowing. We will be consumed by despair. That's why we absolutely have to find out. The person who finished off Nagito. The killer who murdered Nagito. In order to return from this despair alive, we need to reach the truth. And if Monokuma says this is really the last class trial, that's all the more reason we need to do this. And so, this life-threatening trial billowing with hope and despair, the last one, has begun. Oh god, I'm not ready. I'm not. Oh god. This is gonna be so confusing. Alright. We'll be fine until the next episode, alright? So until then, guys, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like. Also, comment and subscribe to get new feed on videos and become a member of the Cuckoo Crew today. Also, be sure to follow me on Twitter and Blue Sky so you can recommend any of the fidget games you want me to play or chat, your preference. Also, after you subscribe, be sure to tap that bell to get new notifications on videos so you'll never miss an upload from me ever again. But that's going to be it from Danganronpa 2. In the next episode, we will begin the next class trial. Oh my god, and figure it out one by one. Cause, this is gonna hurt. It is. All of them hurt me so far. So, how about some more pain, right? Yeah, so until then, have a nice day, have a nice night. Amateur is out. Stay safe, stay sharp, stay cuckoo crazy. I shall see you in the next episode. Peace.